I had to mute y'all because being that the music wasn't playing, we could still hear everything that was going on in the background. So I had to mute
I was
y'all.
over here. I was over here muted, and I was like, "P, I can hear your mic. P, I can hear your mic." Patricia,
How are y'all?
good. How are you guys?
Good. Before we started, we were talking about how happy we were to be back here together.
I am still recovering from trying to get back on East Coast time because I am tired.
Imagine. Like you guys were not there long enough to get used to the 3 hours earlier, just to get whipped back into East Coast time.
I was there for
Like,
6
truly.
days. We was there
That's
for
not enough.
he was there for 5. I was there for 6, and it
That's
was
not enough.
cold. Like I hated it. I hated the fact that it was cold.
What do you mean? It's LA.
Like it felt like New York.
What?
Yeah,
LA
New York was hotter.
Like New York.
New York was hotter. We was like in the 50s, high 50s, low 60s wind. The night of Monday Night Raw when we came out, it felt like it was like really ferocious winds. And then come to find out, they experienced a tornado.
What?
After I left, I saw it on TikTok, and I was looking for the date, and I was like,
Okay.
"Oh my god!" Like,
All right,
thank
well,
God
Monday-
I left when I left.
Monday was all over the place nationwide with like hard conditions and really weird weather. Like over here, we also had like that night, the wind was going freaking crazy. It was insane. And in Tennessee, they also had like a tornado warning. So like it was nationwide, baby. What's up?
That's why I think it's mad. They mad because Vince is now back in contrul.
I'm mad because Vince is now back in control.
Coming and they was like, "Yeah, let's do something about that."
Like,
but I'm glad to be back on Thirsty Thursday. It's a special one for like a lot of reasons.
It is a special one for a lot of reasons. We are celebrating early Miss Crispa's birthday.
Yes, it's me. I should have brought a cupcake or something for this.
I know, right?
I don't have nothing.
We have something.
We have.
I love this! Oh my goodness, that was so cute! Thank you so much.
I was anxious to start because I was like, I really wanted to see this. This
was so cute. But now my picture with my bonnet right next.
I had to.
Listen, it's a personality picture. You serve nothing but personality pictures, okay? And we love every.
I was telling Letty
of your personalities, okay?
I was scoping your Instagram for photos, and I was like, I love that she's like. I was like, she's totally an actress just because there's so many personality pics, which I love.
Thank you, love. Oh my goodness, that was so cute. Thank you so much. Hi, Dad. How are you, Dad? Thank you. Oh, look, it's a Lucy. It's a Bakey Lucy. Yes, it is. Hello. Oh my goodness, that was so sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh,
It's Cristina Appreciation Night.
Absolutely.
Yay! I love it. April is my birthday. So yes, happy birthday to me. I love
1,000%.
Happy birthday to you, girl.
1,000%.
So we're gonna toast to Bakey's appreciation to start off the night.
Yes. Here we go.
I know the rules.
Me.
What am I drinking tonight?
And you don't know the rules, well, you should by now. If there's anything that you want to toast to, We're gonna play the Undertaker's bell and we drink to it. If you hear the bell, you drink. If you want us to do something, you say that you dedicate your shot. We're here, baby. Let's do it. If you don't want to drink alcohol, you can have some water.
I'm drinking water and wine.
Let's go. Exactly.
Listen, I'm drinking water and wine. Jesus turned water into wine. So hey,
it's
Easter weekend. It's Easter weekend.
Thank you, everybody, for the well wishes. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. April 20, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm also hyped too because this kind of been our tradition to do like a Post-Mania Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we can dish on everything that happened in LA.
Come on. I've been waiting. I have been waiting a whole fucking week. Okay, respectfully, I'm gonna be cursing today because I am excited because I was looking forward to this. I was like, oh no, here we go. It's Thursday, and I'm gonna hear all of the things that I wish I could have been there for. Let's fucking go. I have no voice. Krista, I know that you have no voice, but like,
all right, so
thank you, Brian.
So we're gonna start with the negative.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And P, you know what I'm talking about when I get into this. So we were at the bar.
Oh.
Come on, drinking a Henny Hustle. You better go ahead, Brian.
Henny Hustle.
We were at the bar.
He really wants to say
Oh. So we were at the bar and we were celebrating. The Ringers that Brian is on, the Ringer Podcast Network that Brian is on, David Shoemaker, Kyle, Cruz, Kerm, all of them. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
It was a meet and greet. So we're at the bar. And this lady's at the bar. She's already drunk. Like she's drunk as a skunk. Drunk. And her husband, who's black, is there. And I don't know if this lady was white or Hispanic. But you never know. So I had my hair down just like this. I had it down just like this.
Looking gorgeous, and yes.
She sees the color because we know I rock my red. She sees the color and she takes my hair like this. Oh, I want this color. She touches.
Oh, ma'am. No, you did fucking not. Oh,
yo. When I say P didn't see it because I think P was handling something with someone else. So she didn't see it. But when I tell you,
you should know better than that.
Yo, when I sit and I tell you that I nearly went to jail in LA because this woman who does not look like us decided she wanted to touch my hair and said that she wants the same color in her hair. Yeah, Brian said he got scared, but yeah, like you don't do that. But and I have to shout out Math, Fam, and Cal because them three right there was just like, don't throw your drink in her face.
Oh man.
Don't be like, don't go to jail out here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Andre.
And
Fight night, Andre.
And then we go over till we walk over to Wrestlemania and they tried to treat me like I'm not known.
Like, do you not know?
Do you not know who I am? Like, you gave me a regular wristband. No shade to anybody who paid for that, because I'm only acting funny or whatever, but I don't really mean it because I can definitely be where everybody else is. But the fact that I worked hard to get my green VIP wristband, y'all tried to put me in a pit. A lot of people.
Listen,
and COVID is still a thing. No.
That part. Listen, I am very much on board with, like, it doesn't matter how, because we work hard. We work hard and we know that we have and will continue to reach just higher and higher. We're going to keep on breaking that glass ceiling because that is who we are. And I have no problem with continue to reach that, but still stay humble with the friends, with the people who have been there from day one, and with the person that I was before. But that doesn't change the fact that I work fucking hard for it too.
Right.
Like,
but it
recognize.
So it wasn't just me, right? So P went back to the hotel to change,
Okay.
and it was a lot of people who didn't get their stuff. Like the list got so misconstrued. I think what really also got me upset is because yes, the woman touched my hair, but then you have this entitled white man behind the counselor who was taking his job a little bit too serious and just talking to people any old type of way. And I'm like, yo, you are lucky that this glass is here to save you because child, no. But shout out to Suzette.
Yo, she came through. And Cam. Shout out to Cam.
And Cam.
They really came through. And also, thank God you like everything got settled or whatever. But if it wasn't for the wristband situation, I probably wouldn't have met Big E. Because
okay. I want to hear all about that. But first, real quick, I want to say shout out to Lucy. Lucy, you're a real one. It's so freaking late on a Thursday, and you're awake for this. Lucy, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much.
Love you.
I adore you, Lucy. You're the realest friend. I promise you. You're the best.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You.
Now, Big E. Wow. When I saw that, P, you listened to me. I was minding my own business, okay? I was streaming. And all of a sudden I just see this picture and she's like, I was like, I'm losing my shit because I'm sure that she lost her shit because this is that moment. This is the moment. We've been waiting for this. She's been waiting for this and I have been vicariously waiting for this for her. Please tell me everything. Please.
I was like so composed. Like I'm honestly shocked at how composed I was because I always was like kind of scared to meet him because I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of him. So I would just like rather not have the interaction than like have that burned in my brain forever. So we were outside and I don't remember the details, but I know Krista said something to him.
So this is how it went. We were outside.
To me, it's all a blur. Like,
okay, so this is how it went. I kept going back outside to figure out if they sent the list down. So because my name's technically on the VIP list, P happened to get her VIP band because the girl saw Cameron's name on the card and automatically assumed that she was Cameron.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is this movie?
So when Big E, I said, oh, look, Big E's here. P was like, what? I said, look, Big E's right there outside. No, P went outside. I said, I'm like, P will be outside when Big E's right outside. So I was like, Big E's right there, right? And she's like, what? So they come, they literally like, Big E's here, P's here, and I'm like, right here. So I'm like, okay. Hey, E, I'm like, we met, I interviewed you in 2015 for SummerSlam when they first came to Brooklyn. He's like, oh, yeah, I remember. I said, but this is P. This is P with those wrestling girls. You've been having communications with P via Twitter or social media. You gave her birthday shout out. He goes, oh yes, I remember. So after that, I was like, y'all can finally meet each other. After that, I walked away. I went to the box office thing.
You're the best wingman.
I am.
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%.
I was over here talking to Samoa Joe.
Oh my God.
I was talking to all of them while P was over here talking to Big E.
I don't think that you guys understand. I don't think you guys are gonna tolerate me next year when we go together to Philly. I don't think that you guys will tolerate me. I think I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be my first day at Disney World. I promise.
Oh, I can't wait for that, honestly.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait for that. But he was so nice. Like he was so pleasant. I really wish I could like remember word for word, but it's all just like and then Tavia, Tavia, she like made sure to get a picture because I don't think I would have asked him for a photo. So I'm really glad that she did. Shout out to Tavia.
Yeah. Shout out to Tavia. So my voices came back. It was worse yesterday. If y'all had listened to the Rhythm and Views podcast on BLS, which is out now, my voice was way worse yesterday than what it is today. Way worse.
My voice did surprisingly good because after Mania last year, I had no voice. Like I literally could not speak. I was just like, no. But it's a little hoarse. You also went to Raw too. That probably was the thing.
I think my voice ended when I spotted Benito. No.
I was gonna say, I think that the moment that we both lost our voice, Krista, was when you FaceTime me. That's Benito! And I was like, ah! Like I was just all of it.
I also think my voice went. No, my voice was done after Pat McAfee surprised us. Because I literally fell on P. P had to catch me. like my legs and stuff still hurt from falling. So I literally
At least it was not the kneecaps.
Oh no, I had no kneecaps either. Nope, my kneecaps
carajo.
My kneecaps went, and the people in the audience was like, "What?" And I was like, "This is how my kneecaps. This is why me and Wrestlemania don't work with kneecaps because." And I explained it, and I don't know why my kneecaps went this time. I forgot what happened. Somebody or something hit. Oh, Brian hit my kneecap this time, and Pete took them last year. They half of them are still injected.
So
they're still going from last year. So yeah, me and kneecaps and Wrestlemania don't work. So
we collectively as a community, we're gonna get you some collagen that you can start drinking. So that
maybe some knee pads, just
some knee pads, some real cute ones, because I gotta rock them in style. I can't just be wearing dopey, dorky looking kneecaps. I mean kneecaps, knee pads.
Wait, can we toast to the New Day?
Oh fuck yes.
Like,
yes, we can.
Because the only thing we have in that is Kofi, but they are like the coolest people.
They really are. Oh my god.
Can we also? I was really wingman that night because once I got my band, Pete was like, "Oh, we should ask the Usos a question." I was like, "No, girl, this is not why we back here for what." She goes, "Then why are we here?" I said, "This is why we here."
I didn't say that, but
you was like
paraphrasing.
I thought it was like a reason for us to talk to them because everybody was doing press, and I was like, that's a reason to be like over there.
No,
because I didn't get a chance to meet them.
Oh, I met Jimmy, not Jimmy, Jay. Well, I spoke to Jay and Solo again, but I made a mistake and called Solo Samoa because Samoa was. I just left out the locker room, and Samoa was sitting there in Trinity's room. So when I came, I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So I'm like, Samoa's sitting right there. I apologize. He goes, "Damn." World funny. That
kind of crazy,
right? I'm just like, wait. I'm like, no, like he's sitting right there. I'm like, when you look right there, he's everything. He go, oh, all right. He understands.
About
baby Kishi.
But
when you was like,
Mello was there.
Oh wait, I gotta tell her Mello story. But wait, I gotta tell her how
yeah.
Finally met Trinity, Naomi, after 5 years.
We are drinking this. I don't care right this fucking second.
I know.
I saw that picture. I was like the queen of my heart. Oh my god, yes.
I was like, it's been 5 years. She goes, I know, it's crazy, and she looked gorgeous. Okay,
amazing.
She looked great.
Drop dead stunning.
She does not miss. Like she had these stones under her eyes. She was like, "Yo, you got stones under your eyes too?" I said, "No, I just got some bomb. What I had a bomb highlight. I had a bomb highlight on." And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do stones under my eyes because you did it." She goes, "All right, sis." Don't miss.
She doesn't miss. She looks
such
so
an icon.
She seems so happy, and her smile, like she has one of those smiles that, like, you just like. It just kind of makes you feel better, and she everything that people say about her is true.
Like she's just so warm, so inviting, so loving. Like even last year when she's like, I didn't know you was gonna be here, boo. I'm like, yeah. Then she goes, where you get your braids done now? I need some cute knotless braids, and yours is cute. I said, well, you come to Brooklyn, hit me up, we can go. Okay, we can. But so I don't even know how I even ended up running into Carmelo Hayes, right? So.
Is this pre-Champ Mello or post?
Yeah, pre-Champ Mello.
Pre-Champ Mello.
Oh, we have a special guest for you, Bakey. Oh, special guest is on.
What happened?
Hey, girl.
Oh my God. Kyle. Oh,
hi, Kyle. We love birthday.
God damn it, Kyle.
Not my idea, I promise. That wasn't me. It wasn't me, I swear.
Welcome, Kyle. How you doing, bestie?
Hey, I'm good. I actually just finished recording the mental health show. Like literally just stopped. Like I was like, and then it's funny, this episode, the one that's coming on tomorrow, I have my soon-to-be wife and her friend on. I know. We're chat. But we actually last week we were talking about the school shootings and things like that. So they were both teachers. It was her and her friend, her friend, so we just kind of ran into that. So figured,
thank
and
you.
this was all
Joining.
that one's idea right there.
I see.
Right
Oh, I see. Oh, I see her.
there.
Oh, I see her.
Oh, snap,
I see.
Jermaine. What's good, Jermaine?
Jermaine, were you in LA?
I don't.
Because
His
fiance.
You gotta say it like that. You gotta say it like that. Let's toast to your engagement, soon to be marriage, and all that.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, hold on.
Listen, even if we don't get invited to the wedding, I just want to
real
come.
quick.
Yes.
I don't understand why this thing is vibrating now. I did not activate this chair.
It's a celebration.
Listen, we get it. Right. We get it. Your husband's not too far. I understand. That's not the point. Okay. This is not that kind of show. All right. But
we are going to toast to you and your fiance. Bottoms up.
So when you hear that sound, you got to drink.
Oh, Jesus. I got a show in like 45 minutes.
We don't take shots normally. We sip. So.
We sip. You can also drink water.
Yeah, you can drink anything. You can drink anything.
That's allowed.
It's too late.
You made the choice to go directly to the bottle.
Okay, Jermaine. We'll see you in Philly.
But
anyway, that's my Carmelo story.
Yes, Mello. Come on, Mello.
By the time I run into Carmelo Hayes, I don't even remember running into him because at this point, I'm already about 11 drinks in. I have no idea what's happening. And I see him. I think he came off the stage and I was like, yo, I'm ready for you. He was like, what?
Yo,
I was like, I'm ready for you. He's like, wait, what you mean, huh?
What you mean?
And then I was like, I'm ready for you to be the NXT champion. He was like, oh, cuz I said, hey. I was like, hey, if you it sounded wild. And then I saw him post him winning at the hotel, and I was like, you know what's crazy? I heard myself saying it, but by the time it came out of my mouth,
it was too fucking late.
So I had to like really go, yeah, because you came on kind of strong. I said, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
No.
He said, well,
no.
Right.
But I was like, no, I'm so sorry. But it was really drinks. I don't remember what I had. I know I had some Bel Air. I know I had some other stuff. So yeah, I don't remember what I had. I feel like we mixed a lot that night. Because P had bought us drinks at the bar. We had lavender lemon drops, which was so good.
Ooh.
And then
I want that.
No, Vaughn. I'm very aware. I wasn't that drunk.
Not Vaughn saying that this could have turned into a Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Absolutely
no.
I'm very aware.
That's extreme.
Real quick.
That's hilarious.
I'm very aware. And then I also told Trick Williams about him almost killing me last year, which he remembered.
Oh my God.
Good.
That's
he remembered.
About Mania is it's a year, but the memories are so like vivid that it feels like there were people like I only seen like the last time I saw them was in Dallas, but it literally felt like I had just seen them yesterday. It was like, you know.
And JC Jane remembered us too from last year.
That's cool.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, because we were talking. I was like, yeah, we met last year. She goes, yeah, I know at Wale Mania. And she goes, dude, did you know I had to leave because my anxiety was through the roof? It was too many fucking people.
It was a lot of people.
It was a lot of people last year. It was more
chaotic. Yeah,
I can understand that.
Yeah, so she left, and
I would get like that's legit something that happens to me. So like I can totally relate. Oh my God, Stephanie! Hi, babes.
Stephanie was out there.
I saw. Oh my God,
Stephanie Hardy. She was out in LA with us. It was so good to see her.
It was really good to see her.
It's so great to see
for her first Wrestlemania.
I wasn't there.
Nice.
That was your first Mania? Well, I haven't been.
Yeah. Steph, what was one of your highlights from LA? Let us know.
Yes, please.
And I'm sorry to interrupt, but I would be remiss if I don't do this for how dare you? If I don't do this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. That's all I got.
All right. Okay. I appreciate that.
We love that. We love that.
No, but look, I saw a
yeah.
lot of the pictures and a lot of the different videos from so many people that was out there. Shout out to Dre, shout out to
It was so good to
Rev,
see the
all of
community
them.
there.
Yeah,
Like, truly.
it was awesome. And then they released the video from Wrestlemania for Big E that they did for Big E, and I actually watched that today, and that was just like,
I haven't seen it.
That's how
Is it like a tearjerker?
A little bit.
That's
a
how they
little
got
bit.
him out the house.
Yeah.
So Kaz had posted on his Instagram. He was like, I had to really lie to Big E to get him out the house because he doesn't come out. Like Justin said earlier, Big E don't come out the house past a certain time. So for him to come there and for him to see that video, and I missed that tribute video.
How relatable is that though?
I know, right?
I missed the Trinity tribute video because I was really trying to figure out, what's going on with the press pack with my band.
Right.
Seeing the recaps, and then when we standing there, and I'm like, oh my God, they got Mean Gene speaking. But then he started saying stuff for the president. I said, how they did that with his voice? Because I know Mean Gene ain't sitting and record this from wherever he is. I know he ain't sitting here and record this. But like he was sitting at the news anchor desk and he was talking like, we got a Big E, a tribute to Trinity and Big E. And like he was saying it. So I'm like, how
Shout
they do
out
this?
to Jay Rose, because he made that video and he does the graphics for Wrestlemania. So he did his thing.
Sure.
Snap.
Sure.
He did.
Oh my.
Sure.
I need to see that Big E video.
These were Stephanie Hardy's highlights.
Yeah, she took a picture of all of them. I always saw.
I did not meet them at all. I did not see Nikita.
I saw Nikita on stage. But we were on stage. I saw her on stage.
Yeah. Nikita, I'm sorry. Nikita Lyons is so fierce. Like
Nikita.
Yes. As soon as I see her, like I'm just like, girl, like the biggest crush on her. She just looks so amazing every freaking time. I'm just like, queen, you're a queen.
Wait, I have a question.
Gorgeous.
Was Yamala there? That's all I cared about.
No, she wasn't there.
Wait, who?
Yamala.
Oh.
The fact that we even just knew who you were talking about is so funny.
Just saying.
She would, I think the crowd would be crazy if she was there.
Yo, for real. No, but honestly, everybody seemed like they had such a great time. Not only at Mania, because obviously it's Mania, but just the events like Wrestlemania, a lot of the indie events that happened, even watching a lot of the different wrestlers and their experiences at some of these indie events. I'm honestly all it does is make me super excited for next year.
Lash Legend was not there.
Truly. Like just like Hunter said on the press conference, like it's a whole week. Mania has grown so much from
Bailey is Yamala.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, look what I started. I apologize. Yeah, y'all knew it was gonna happen when you got me on the show.
We all call her Yamala. Justin.
No, that's true.
Justin is the president of the Yamala fan club.
Oh, then did me vice president, cause
right, like
girl,
like Yamala just like a dog with a bone. Wait,
to Yamala,
right? Squirrel.
Let's fucking toast to Yamala.
Who did that? Shawn Michaels did that.
Yeah.
He was like squirrel. Wait, what we drinking to?
Yamala.
Oh.
You leave her yams alone.
He added that part. It was just a Bailey tribute.
Look, I'll make me a tribute to Yamala. I can do that. I am a legit video editor and get paid for it. So
don't make me call Tiff.
I can call her right now. What you mean?
Fine.
That's like somebody calling Greg on you for Roman. Stop it.
Yes. He knows.
Stop it.
Honestly, he knows.
And I know him too. So.
Speaking of the press conference, shouts out to Crispa for being the first of the week.
We're fucking drinking to that. We're fucking drinking to that. I had just ended stream. I had just ended my Saturday stream. I was like, all right, I can take a beat now. I can just listen to the press conference. And lo and behold, the voice I know and love is first. Yep. And I'm just over here losing my shit getting my voice even more fucked up.
I just wish they would have showed me, but then I low key am happy that they didn't show me because I forgot that I had on Brian's chalk line jacket, which is super big on me, on top of my jacket. And I promise you, I didn't really realize it until I sat down. I was like, oh, snap, P, I got on Brian's jacket. And Brian was like, he texted us. He was like, where you at? I need my jacket. I said, I'm sorry.
I'm on TV.
I'm on TV right now. I'm so sorry.
I'm press. Like, you won't wait.
Meanwhile, he's outside like this. Where is he?
Right. It was cold. It was cold.
That's
Brian,
how I imagine him.
Yo, Brian, look at Brian in the comments saying, bro, I am so sorry. I really forgot. I really forgot. Oh, let's give. Can I do a toast to Brian real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
No, I need to listen to this toast.
Okay. Toast.
Let me toast to Brian because he is the only person I know who caught a three-peat in losing.
Losing.
And this is how.
What?
In this order, it was Rey Mysterio and Dominic. It was Rhea and Charlotte, and it was Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
I'm sorry. Did he think that Dominic was literally
rooting for the one?
Wait.
He was rooting for the ones who did not win.
Okay.
So shout out to the three-peat for Brian.
I don't think I want to do this toast because he was rooting for Dominic and not.
I love Dominic.
Wait.
No, thank you.
Wait, hold on.
I was
I was about to say, in Brian's defense, I was also rooting for Dom.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. No, for a multitude of reasons, right? Number one, and they actually spoke about it yesterday on the show. Like, Dom has come a long way.
He has.
Even within this year. His promo has gotten way better. His attitude, regardless of what the storyline is, and regardless on if you agree with the storyline, because I understand.
Brian learned to write.
Still stuck on the three-peat.
But regardless if you enjoy him, getting in his mom's face and his sister's face, things like that, like, I can understand it. But look, man, this is pro wrestling.
Okay, I will say this. I will say this. I am a mark. Okay, first and foremost.
As am I.
First and foremost, I am the biggest mark. Okay, and yes, I will admit, reasonably and objectively, Dominic has come such a long way. I was the number one advocate of send Dominic back to the fucking.
You were saying that.
I was like, send him back. Let this bitch train because you know,
train.
Let this bitch train because like that has been my position, and that's where I have been since Baby became a tag team champ with his papa. Mm-hmm. But I will say, and I will admit, that he has gotten way better. His mic skills, although questionable, have gotten better as well. His promos are better. Mm-hmm. His attitude is better. It pisses me off that I actually enjoy him as the heel that he has become. I enjoy him.
And look, man, and we're
don't disagree.
No. We're gonna say, and I'm definitely gonna say this tonight on the show. Oh, side note, Four Corners of Commentary, 3:30. But what I got to do the McFoley.
Please.
But I will say this: the character change and the character development, and how he has taken this. I said it before. He had to step away from his dad. He needed different influences, and I understand. A lot of people was like, "Oh, he should go to NXT. He should do this." Look, man.
Damn, Black Thoughts.
It's possible, man.
He is the best promo. People just make jokes, and we're not gonna get on my Dominic rant.
Look, right? Who we gonna believe more, right? Dom as prison Dom, or Ray as filthy animal?
Okay, fine. Fine.
With his little baby face.
I have a joke. So when Rhea came after Dom's dope entrance, I ain't gonna hold you.
Fire.
Dom's entrance was dope. So I was sitting next to Cal.
With the mall cops?
And he came in, like so I don't know if you guys saw it on TV how Dang, it's over. Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I don't know if y'all saw it on TV how the screen, like it really showed like the behind the scenes jail stuff. It was like showing a lot of jail prison silhouettes or whatever. So I don't know if you guys saw that entrance.
Yes.
So when he did that, and you know you hear the paddy wagon pulling in, you see it pulling in, you take him out. He had the mask on, he takes the mask off, whatever. Dope entrance. So now when Rhea comes. So we were sitting in the spot we could see the Wrestlemania sign, but it only looked like the S was the only S, like the only thing working, because that was like the brightest out of all the letters. So Kyle and I was speaking and we was joking, and then Rhea comes out. You know, P, you remember when we was younger, used to have like the name bracelets or things you put the. So P, Rhea had that on. It said "mommy." I said, "Oh, she got that little mommy." So Kyle was like, "That's why Dom went to jail." I said, he stole the mommy bracelet neck choker thing from the 99 cent store. I'm like, and he took the LED lights out the Wrestlemania sign. And that's why he got the teardrops. That's why he got the teardrops. Like that's it. LED lights and mommy chains. And that's why you think you would thug. Now you want to go back for your next teardrop. That's what you're trying to do. Shout out from Black Wrestling in the Ringer. And he also looked at me in disgust because Pat McAfee, okay? He named me Pat McAfee. I love because he was disgusted with me.
I will say I recognize that Dom has got, like, as a character, as a performer, every single time that he has been coming out, like the attitude is there, the skill is there. I recognize that the skill is there, the attitude is there, the promos are there. He's gotten so much better than when I started hating on the kid, like so much better. And I recognize that and I applaud that. But that bitch screamed at his mama. That bitch screamed at his mama in my face. And he threw the drink on his sister. And when
it was that part. It was the sister part. Like screaming at your mama. I get it.
As a Latino, I was over here on that SmackDown. I was over here like, oh no, he did not just scream at his mama. No, he did not just tell her to shut the fuck up. I cannot wait for his papa to come out with a belt. Hit him with a belt, because no, he did not just talk to your wife like that. He did not just talk to your wife like that. So I'm loud. I'm sorry. No, I was very
as you should be. Because he was wilding.
Yeah. He was wilding, and I was so Spanish mad. Yes, I know. I am from there. Thank you. So,
and shout out to Swole too, because me and Big Swole was talking about Ray and Dominic. And
that is a direct quote. Greg is right.
It is a direct quote. And I was just like, yo, I was like, it was me, Swole, and Cedric. I was like, Ray needs to beat Dominic's ass like a black mama. And look, he pulled out that belt.
When he pulled out La Correa and he started beating his son, I was like, about them fucking time. And Greg renamed 619 to La Chancla just for that night.
La Chancla.
Also, shout out because
let's toast to La Chancla, because come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a refill.
Also, shout out to Matt Awesome talking about chanclas, because he had said that a long time ago. Like,
yeah, we was
about this feud, man. He was like, I'm just gonna let him get one of my chanclas, like.
Yo,
Black
bro.
She is mad cute though. I'll give you that.
So cute.
Yeah.
Aaliyah's so cute.
Yeah.
Yo,
she needs to debut as Princess.
Hey, dear.
It's my bro. What's good,
Hi, Stan.
Hi, ladies and Kyle. That's true.
That's funny. Hi, ladies and Kyle.
It's okay, because look, here's a little insight, right? So I have two half sisters, right? And it's funny because we have a joke where I call them the brother and they call me the sister. So it's like, because they're more of like, I don't want to say angry. I don't want to paint that picture. You know what I mean? But like, they are definitely more
assertive.
Like, right. And I'm definitely like, nah, I'm gonna talk my way out of everything. I'm good. Don't. I'm gonna go over here. Thank you. You can fight her. She'll probably whoop your ass. Sorry, not probably. She'll whoop your ass. And
period.
You know, I'll be the kind of dude talk about, I'm gonna get my big sister on you, and it'd be a dude I'm trying to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to your sister
Hey, listen,
Shout
they're
out
dope
to your
as fuck.
sisters.
Listen, it's good having sisters, okay?
They're awesome.
Me and my sister, I love her to death. We may not be as close, but I will call her. And my sister, sometimes I'll be needing comfort because I'm the baby. I be needing comfort. I'm like, yeah, I just want to call and talk or whatever. And she already know I'm about to get. She go, all right, you can text me because I'm not gonna. I'm like, we gonna talk. And she be like, listen, you'll be all right. Let that shit go.
Yep.
And I will call and check on you later. Have a good time. Bye. I'm like, all right, cool. No problem. Suck that shit up. I sure do.
To my sister, I say, Amanda, you ain't shit. Shout out to my brother. He just had a baby.
Come on, welcome to the Tia Club.
Oh man, I got a story.
Little Massimo was born 2 days ago. We're so excited.
Welcome to the Tia Club.
I don't even know if I should say it. You know what? I'm gonna say it. So
you already started it.
Check this creepiness out, right? Somebody in one of these squares or rectangles, technically, has a 2-year-old little brother and is about to have a little sister. We'll talk off. But yeah, crazy, right? And no.
Oh, congratulations.
I guess. I ain't gonna see them. What you mean?
I'm like, you have a 2-year-old little brother that's basically your son, and now you're about to have a little sister that's basically about to be your daughter.
No, because number one, as we already know, I got my daughter. I'm good. Number two, as a matter of fact, she right there. Number two,
she right there.
All right. I don't see them all.
Say hi to Letty,
so
guys.
I ain't gotta worry about it.
Hey, Letty.
Hi, Letty.
Happy birthday. I look crazy.
She said she'll be looks crazy.
You look gorgeous, Letty, I'm sure. I love you, Letty.
My sister is the same age as Edge. Speaking of, I saw Edge at the hotel.
Oh, shit.
He was sitting there talking.
Lady Edge.
Very
nice. Very nice.
And I called it. I said we was going to get Brood Edge, and who we got?
Yeah. Brood Edge. We've been saying this. Like, the moment that they announced the shit, I was over here like Crispa and I were talking about this. We said it.
First of all, as soon as Brood Edge came up on the screen, P and Brian looked at me and was like, yeah, you said
Let me tell you something. I know that we're jumping from day one to day two. I know. But let me tell you, y'all don't understand, okay? You guys do not understand how much I have been suffering with fucking Judgment Day for as long as they've been Judgment Day because I don't get a Finn intro. And the moment that music played, I lost my fucking shit. I can't be doing dishes, and I will drop that shit and let that break.
I don't care if we got the words. We still got it.
We didn't get the music though. I really was hoping we did.
I don't care, Brian.
We still got Brew Edge. We got that. Hi, Sloan.
What's good,
bro?
Sloan.
Shout out to Sloan, because Sloan was one of the first people to text me. It was like how he almost lost his fucking mind when he heard my voice in that press conference.
Yo, I'm gonna need Black Thoughts to really log off right now. Like, he is out of line tonight.
Wow.
I mean, he just had on sweats and the t-shirt. He just had a match that day, so I don't know.
I think his statement still stands up.
No.
Listen, we don't kink shame here. No. We don't do that.
We're pro kink.
And if they are looking, I can just,
come on.
Be there.
Let her do something for her birthday, okay?
Let's go walk in and be like, because he tunes in to all our streams, and I actually experienced WrestleMania, my second WrestleMania week. He was a part of it, and we had a really, really good time along with everybody else. So we're gonna toast to Black Thoughts. First, I know him for that long.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm toasting him because that's been my friend from like 2009, 10.
Yeah, we get old.
We still need to meet, Black Thoughts, but I got you. I see you.
You might have.
Don't talk to me like that, P.
Don't yell. There's no yelling here.
There's no yelling here.
Raise your voice to me.
Talking about we getting old. Watch your mouth.
Wait, first off,
what did I say?
wait, hold on. First and foremost, my knees don't appreciate that. All right, that's number one. Okay.
Half of my knees is in Texas still, and the other half, a quarter of it now in LA. Like, come on.
I'm not gonna hold y'all, right? We go on at 8:30. We probably not gonna be done till 10. My leg is still gonna be in the same spot till 12. Like I ain't gonna be able to move for a little while. I'm just
you young vibes. So stand on Thirsty Thursday when you hear the gong. That's when you take a sip. And if you want us to take a shot to something, then you let us know.
Yo, I read that
because Stan's gonna OD. You already know he's gonna be like, take a shot for living, take a shot for tying your shoes, take a shot for like.
Yo,
I read that so wrong because I read "Love the Gang" talking about us. I was about to be like, yeah, I love you too.
We love you too.
I love you.
I'm not gonna hold you. I thought he said that too.
Right. Okay.
Word.
But then also, I had took a shot of Don Julio right before we came on. So Don Julio and wine and water.
That sounds like it's not the night.
How could you not be tired of tequila? I drank so much Terramana last week.
Yo, P was drinking Terramana like it was water.
So toast for Terramana?
That's the sad part. Yes.
No.
I love it so much that I can literally drink it like it's water. So funny story. I did a blind tequila, celebrity tequila tasting at my job.
Yes, my birthday is before the Undertaker's, Vaughn. Yes, it is.
Yeah, so we had the not the Undertaker's. Fuck. We had we had the Rocks, George Clooney's. I didn't know the Jonas Brothers have a fucking tequila. Who knew?
Me neither.
And like another one, and I
Promise Ring Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. What?
Right? Didn't they used to have promise rings?
They did.
Yes. It's been over a decade. Keep up.
Oh,
no.
They have promise rings. Wow.
But Nick, Joe, and the other one.
It's not Nick, Joe, and the other one. It's Kevin.
Yo,
Kevin. I never remember his name.
The other one is the little one.
What's the youngest one?
Yeah, we don't. He's baby
the one we
Joe.
really don't know about.
He don't got a name.
Look, all I know is that one of them is in Marvel, and I'm cool with it. So, yeah,
man.
Harry is.
That's the little one.
Who's Harry?
No. Who's the second one? The ones I don't know their names, man. You think
Kevin's the oldest? Joe is the second one. And Nick is the youngest. So Nick is married to Priyanka Chopra, whatever her name is. Mm-hmm. Joe is married to the girl from
Sophie Turner.
Yeah, the girl from Game of Thrones
married to
and X-Men Apocalypse. And Kevin is married to Danielle, who was never famous.
Bless her. She was
Joe. No, Joe is Joe. Wait, is it?
Not bro, that's Harry Styles.
I don't know none of these people. I don't know these people, dog. All I know is that they make songs. That's it.
But
that's all I got.
I love Terramana, yo.
You need center maps to keep track of
that. Please, the story. So we did a blind celebrity tequila taste test, and I immediately knew it was Terramana, and I was like,
"Look at you, a connoisseur."
The others, I was like, "No," but that one, I knew exactly what it was.
That's Terramana. I don't know what this shit is, but that's Terramana.
I wouldn't know what Casamigos was. I wouldn't know what Casamigos was by smelling it. I just remember it.
Casamigos is rough.
I'm pretty sure the only tequila I would have known would be Terramana because I don't drink anything else because everything else messes up my stomach.
I am not really a tequila drinker, and to be completely honest with everybody, y'all know that I do my rum and coke, but I'm actually trying to cut down on my alcohol a little bit. So I have actually never tasted Terramana. Please help.
I still got the one from last year that Math bought me in Texas. I still have like a little bit left. Only because he said he wasn't gonna buy me another one, so I really have to cherish that. Like, Math, do your job. Math, do your job. Like, what's the F?
Let's toast to all the Black wrestling podcasts. We gotta have you and your people on our show.
Fuck yes.
Maybe the next Thirsty Thursday, little collaboration.
Switch, what we gotta do to get these ladies affiliate? Talk to P.
Patricia, you and I listen, P. You and I.
This?
We gonna offline that. We gonna offline
that. I see you. I see you starting shit, Deanna. She's my friend. She
my friend.
Hey friend. Hey friend. Give us a funny
She's our Twitch
Cristina
friend.
story.
She's a Twitch friend. So she can give you like interesting stream stories.
Yes, Vaughn, I kept the drink for you. First of all, if y'all was to come to my house right now and see all of the alcohol bottles that I have on top of the cap, P, you've seen them at the top of the cabinet, and it just keeps growing. Like, I'll have alcohol just sitting there until like an occasion comes. Like, I would just like the most I'm drinking like on a regular is wine. Like, my alcohol is dwindling because Chris comes over and he came over and I forgot I had a bottle of Don Julio for my birthday. Drinking that. He drank my whiskey, the salted caramel one, finished that one. Like, if he ain't drinking it, it ain't moving. It ain't going nowhere. But I told him not to touch my Terramana. Don't touch that.
Don't touch the Terramana. Just don't do that.
Because I'm going to drop him off by your doorstep, Biggie. It's going to be you, him, Greg, and the dogs.
Don't bring that to my doorstep.
Wait, how are the dogs? Sorry, she brought up the dogs, and I haven't heard anything about them in so long.
They are sleeping. They're sweet babies. They have been so loving today, and they are gonna be manic for a whole week. So please pray for Greg, because I'm gonna leave, and I just leave for 3 hours, and they lose their shit. So imagine 10 days. Like, I can't.
Are they gonna go with like a sitter?
No, Greg is staying here because I'm just. I'm not. Okay. Yeah, I am not like. I'm going to Panama. Panama's still my home, you know. Like, I gotta go take care of shit every now and again. I go there for official reasons, not to like Kiki. So,
by the way,
we definitely gotta get you on, Sloan. And Sloan, we still have to talk about this Bel Air stuff because, baby, I've been waiting. So yes.
Ooh.
I enjoyed that. So I was drinking that at the Super Kickback.
The Super Kickback, yep.
Event, and which was so cute.
It's champagne. It's like champagne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Mimi and Andreas Hale hosted an event on Friday.
It was Friday.
Saturday. Okay. Yeah, it was Friday.
It was Friday because we went to SmackDown Hall of Fame afterwards.
Right. So that, which was really
not
cute.
Me crying.
So it was away from everything, but like we were able to see a different like side of LA. It was called the Knucklehead. It was a panel. She had all like dope women on there, like some of our peers, and she was giving everyone their flowers. It was a beautiful, beautiful event, yo.
Yeah, it was super dope. Right.
And
Bel Air was also, I don't know if it was one of the sponsors for Wrestlemania, but
they had some big ass bottles.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they had a huge Bel Air bottle that was supposed to be for Trinity.
Oh wow!
And they drank that shit.
Oh shit!
They drink that shit. I was like,
oh no!
But then shout out to Jeff and Kelly and Emilio because we found our own bottle of Bel Air and we drank that shit because Emilio gave it to us to drink and we opened that and we drank it and it was good. It was the blue one.
Oh, that was so. What's interesting about Wrestlemania, and I want to get back to that event at some point tonight. Is so me and Krista, of course, we were mingling, and we were like off that way. But then it's like the people we encountered that I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, we was in the changing room. Like I didn't know you was taking pictures with low foot and all, and I'm like, oh.
I think I was looking for you. So I was literally going in every room.
Which we was like everywhere and then nowhere at the same time.
Right. Oh my God. Yo.
And then we went upstairs because funny story. You know, BRP drops their top 50 wrestlers list or whatever.
I can't wait for that.
One of the wrestlers, I had to get real Brooklyn out there on this time. So everybody know the love-hate relationship that me and Math had, that Math and I had. Mm-hmm. So Sloan, I don't even know if I'm coming out for SummerSlam in Detroit. I would like to, but I don't know. So I go back upstairs to that bar and I see that Fam is talking to the guy named Moose. I don't know who Moose is.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. So I see Mav just leaning on the counter, just looking, and then Kyle starts jumping, like, and I'm just like, why he jumping? What's going on? So I was like, you all right? So then Swole walks over to him and was like, hey, you know how Swole gets, she get real mama on you, and that's it. And I'm asking Mav, I'm like, yo, who
I gotta get all 420 with Swole. Like, I
have.
I still.
Jelly.
I'm sorry. Please continue, Krista.
I love you.
So
continue.
So I'm over here asking what's going on.
Not
as to
Black
why
saying he's the black white man from Impact.
Yeah, that's basically it. So basically, Math was like, that's that dude who was bitching about his spot on the BRP 50 list. So I told Swole was just like, what happened? And I told him, she go, what? She go, me and Cedric ain't make that list, and we find we still cool with him. If he don't shut up, he better be happy he made that list.
Right?
So it's getting real tense to the point where I put my hair up. I put my drink down. I put my hair up. And Math is like,
real.
Math, because the way Math is looking, it's looking like I will swing. Oh, you know, I always say, my hands is bisexual. Anybody can
Facts.
Anybody can get it.
Rated E for everyone.
If I consider you family, I don't play when it comes to family. Like me and Math can go at it all day. What you're not going to do is sit here and think that because me and him go at it, like you won't catch a fade. Like you won't swing. Like I won't swing and vice versa. So he was like, you don't have to do that. Like we're not going to have you fight no man. I said, but you know that we got you regardless. He go, this is why we appreciate y'all. Because I was looking for you, P, in that instance. Like, yeah, we're going to have to go upstairs.
Oh, I didn't even see any of this.
Because you wasn't upstairs. I think it was downstairs. And then when you came upstairs, when we took all the pictures and stuff that I don't remember us taking.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I was just like, so that happened. So then I end up encountering him on stage when I was talking to Dawkins. And this man is just...
My heart.
I'm gonna just take a shot because I don't. First of all, he got a lisp. He got a big face, a lisp, and you spit when you talk. No, you lucky you made anybody's list. Stop.
I'm gonna drink to that.
Because one thing about Wrestlemania that I love and I will always vouch for is that it's the one place that the entire wrestling community can have fun.
Yeah.
AEW wrestlers, WWE wrestlers, Impact wrestlers, behind the scenes people, fans, like media, like everyone is literally there to have a good time. And you run into a lot of people. Like I literally made eye contact with Swerve. And I don't have any like issues with him or anything, but he knows who's cool with who. He knows who's family. BRP is family. Right. So I was very opinionated about his corniness, about his place on the list. So it was a lot of moments like that where it was just like, ooh, okay. Oh. And yeah, Vaughn, we was in VIP. We was in VIP. Right?
Absolutely. But Patrick, for the record, no, I was not about to fight Moose. But my thing is that I don't like to see when my friends feel like they have to throw hands or whatever. Right. And regardless of the fact, yes, I am a female and I would never say I can sit here and fight a dude one-on-one. But yeah, I would definitely throw some hits in.
But what she's saying is that she's ready.
Always.
Right.
I stay ready. I don't have to get ready.
You're gonna be there for your family. At the end of the day, that's what it is. You're gonna be there for the people that you care about, and you're gonna stand side by side with them.
10 toes, regardless. Regardless. So yeah, that's just what that was. But no, it ended up being good. We ended up having a good time. We ended up on stage, and shout out to Z, my friend's boyfriend. We're on stage, and all I hear somebody go, Krista. And I'm like, who's calling me from off the stage? I look in the
my name.
Z, and we just had a time on stage.
Who was it?
My friend's boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, we just definitely had a time on stage. We had a time like just running.
I met
Wale.
Leo Rush on stage. We got like a random selfie.
You met Elliot Wilson.
So cool.
That's pretty fire.
Oh, see, that's T. That's T. Black thoughts. I know all of that. See, that's the thing. Everybody want to be down. You know what I'm like? You want to be, because Wrestlemania is the hottest party of the year. I'm not even gonna front. That's the hottest party of the year. So you gonna put your pride aside and come. Like, Moose had to be there.
I see Endo.
What up, girl?
Let me send her this link.
Yeah, send it to the group.
Wait, who doesn't go to black events?
No.
Moose.
Where's this on Move? The black white guy from Impact, apparently.
No, I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Period. Yeah, but I met Wale for the first time. I'm like, yeah, Rosenberg, da da da. He was like, oh, is Rosenberg here? I said, no, he left. He's like, this nigga.
God damn it.
But he did have to be up, I think, for Smack. No, he ain't doing it for SmackDown. I don't know. But
Mania, right?
so that
and
was
Wrestlemania is always on Thursdays, yeah.
Wrestlemania is literally the kickoff to WrestleMania weekend.
Okay,
that's cool.
All right.
Well, I'll be ready next year.
Yo,
hopefully I'll lose a little bit of weight.
Movie.
It's gonna be so lit.
Like, first of all, the fact that it's in Philly and I can drive.
Yo, listen,
that's the best part.
I'm telling y'all now. The plan is to come back to move back home to New York. All right.
Where do you live?
I'm in South Jersey right now. I'm literally 30 minutes away from Philly.
Well, you should stay in South Jersey till next year.
Yeah, see about that.
Okay.
No, it's more the family thing. I'm at the point in my life where this is getting personal. I'm at the point of my life where
always want this
right where I need my family together.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So we're literally currently in the works to but
I'm so happy to hear that, Kyle. Truly,
I know it's a wild story. It's a wild story.
It is. I'm just
and
so
you
happy.
remember her from the little one from
Let me tell
baby,
you something.
Baby.
Let me tell you something. The day
Times Square.
Kyle's baby met me, she thought I was her mama. I was like, because he was like, she might not like you. She be
giving girls dirty looks.
She gives dirty looks. She doesn't like people. She's very selective with the people that she likes. And I just look at her and I'm like, hi, Bella. And she's like,
Yep.
And I was like,
Yep.
Like, this baby and me and this baby.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Seriously.
Nobody can say that she's not Kyle's daughter because you guys are
They are twins.
They are twins.
Kyle did all the work, and his fiance. Is that her mom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just signed the birth certificate. That's it.
That is it. Like I could have carried her. I won't.
Somebody he just needed somebody to say she's the mom.
Right.
That's it. Right. They are twins, and thank you, Patrick. We really appreciate that.
Facts.
We really love the fact that you've been rocking with us since 2018,
since
the very beginning.
You. That's gonna make me cry. Thank you.
Here's to Patrick. For the support. For the support.
Since day one. I'm glad when I finally met him. I think I met him, Patrick, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we meet at a show randomly at first?
I feel like we met at Mania last year.
Because you go to every show.
I can't. Sloan's a fool.
What he said?
Love, he said family? Boo.
Oh, wow. Sloan, where you live?
Sloan's
Sloan is now in Texas, New Orleans area, down there.
No, New Orleans. I said Louisiana. Yeah.
Oh.
He's in New Orleans.
Sloan's in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
No, I thought Professor was in New Orleans.
He is.
They're both
in New Orleans. They're not far from each other.
Did y'all see last week Indy on I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday when she just made it to Louisiana, ready for WrestleMania. And I was like, you're a fucking fool. I love Indy Hardwell. Indy is my heart.
Indy.
Yeah, congrats to Indy. Well deserved, man.
I'm gonna. You know what? I got it.
How you
guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. My very first ever dual stream day was on Saturday, so I could stream Stand and Deliver and then stream on night one of WrestleMania. Nice. And the way that Stand and Deliver just welcomed me with that
stood and delivered.
Right.
They stood and delivered, and I was bawling my eyes out. I was screeching during the stream. I missed that part. I missed the beginning
part because I was still trying to recover from Wrestlemania.
That's fair.
Stand and Deliver. And Stand and Deliver over there was at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So
like
get home like around 2
Right,
in the morning.
Crazy.
yeah, no, that's rough.
Crazy.
That's freaking
And
rough.
I'll say this about Indy. I think her winning was definitely the biggest shock of the weekend. I don't think anybody really expected her to get the title. So I couldn't be any more, happy for her. Just for as long as she's been in NXT. For me, Indy is very I'm going to now call it the Dawkins effect, where Dawkins was in NXT for so damn long, and then he finally found a tag team with Tez, and then them winning the NXT titles.
Finally clicked.
Yeah, so I definitely see that being the same for Indy, even though she did have the tag titles down there already. Having that singles title is so much different.
Yeah.
So I couldn't be any more happy for her.
I'll say, like, watching NXT on Tuesday, like, I love her so much. Does she need a little bit of extra mic work? Yes. But that the same can be said about a lot of people who just make it to the main fucking roster.
Yeah.
I love her so much, and I've been like just pushing for her for the longest time. I ran and took my fucking Index t-shirt, my Index tank, and I put that shit on while I was still bawling my eyes out. I think I lost my voice.
I love how they keep Index alive, even though Dexter is on main roster.
Yeah.
I just love how they keep.
Are they dating? Like in real life?
In real life, no.
I did not think so.
But I love that you think that, because their chemistry is that amazing.
Yeah, it is. It's that good.
Cheers to Index.
Cheers to Index. I also want to take a second and just send really good vibes to Patrick. He put in the chat that he took a break from wrestling. He's going through some stuff. We are here for you. We love you. We're your wrestling family.
Absolutely.
This is positive vibes for you.
I don't know what.
Like Dawg said, no.
All right. Clearly, somebody thirsting over Indy Hartwell. Okay.
I don't blame you, bro. I do not.
Nah, she's hot. She's hot.
Look, y'all gotta.
It's hilarious.
Y'all gotta hear Rodney talk about her.
She's so freaking funny.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But ladies, I have to go. I
have your show. Plug yourself real quick.
All right. So K Marvel, aka Kyle George. I am part of the Four Corners of Commentary, so you can find us on YouTube at Four Corners of Commentary, or at the Council of Commentary. Excuse me. We're literally supposed to be on a minute ago, so they're probably just waiting for me. Also tomorrow at 5 p.m. on PRN.live is the mental health show that me and my partner Rodney Harris do. It's called A Different Angle. So please make sure to check that out. It's on PRN.live. Also, if you miss it tomorrow, you can also go to PRN.live and check out the archives, and you can go there. Also, you can just go to my Twitter, Mr. Marvel 87 on Twitter and Instagram, and you can just find out everything on there. Ladies, thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
Chris, love you. Tell Greg I said what's up. I hope he cut his hair.
Did not leave him alone.
Yeah, I figured. I love you guys, and we got to do this again. And y'all need to come on the show. All right,
absolutely.
Look, simulcast. You can literally do it now. So you can do both our shows at the same time.
That's lit.
All right.
Absolutely.
Love y'all.
Love you, Kyle. Good night, Kyle. He's a fool.
He's a treasure. Yes, that was Mr. Marvel 87. He's Mr. Marvel 87 on social media.
Not you sending the wrong link to the group. What's happening?
What you mean?
Brian said it looked like the wrong. Brian said that was the wrong link because he's trying to come on. I think.
Hold on.
I just sent the right one. I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, he gonna have to fuck around and figure it out. I don't know.
Hold on. Oh damn! Now you ruined the surprise.
I mean, it's Brian. He already lost.
Brian, it's okay.
Right. Like,
I know. I like surprises for our viewers too, but
Brian is technically a part of the show. He's a part of the group.
I guess.
You're right.
But what's your highlights from Wrestlemania? Because I feel like after the main event of the second night, everybody was over it. But what was your highlights?
Can I go first?
Go.
All right. We on now. Pat McAfee.
Yes, Pat McAfee.
Y'all don't even understand. Like, y'all, I promise you guys do not even understand when that music fucking hit. Because it literally just did not like register. It did not fucking register up here. It didn't click. It didn't click.
Same.
And then being able to see, I peeped Bad Bunny first. I peeped him first. And I said, P, I gotta call Bakey. Mind you, there's no service anywhere in the fucking rent.
There was no service, but I was here like,
and I was like, Pete, I was like, Bakey, guess who's here? She go, who here? Who? I said, Benito, Bad Bunny here. I turned the camera around and I zoomed in for her to see it.
And then the camera and then the phone died.
And then I had to hang up because it was freezing. I couldn't do it.
That's fair.
Bad Bunny, him getting involved and stuff, whatever.
Let me tell you something. I never answer anybody's FaceTime unless it's Krista. If Krista FaceTimes me, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, P be like, you can call me anytime. I call P, she don't answer. I'm like, all right, she probably sleep.
I call you right back.
Sometimes.
Right back.
Sometimes.
Let me tell everybody
also,
this.
Bianca,
get yourself somebody. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Get yourself somebody who looks at you the way that Michael Cole looks at Pat McAfee when he walks down that fucking ramp.
Hello. Absolutely. Because baby.
It's so cute how happy he be, and they surprise him, which makes it like so much better.
Was it really a surprise? Did he not know?
Yeah, it's always a surprise.
The way that he got up so fast, he was so excited. Like the way that
but I have other surprises too.
Even at Rumble, that was definitely a surprise. Michael Cole did not know that shit at all.
The way he made Corey get the fuck up so that Pat could sit his ass down. I was like, damn right. You show them who your favorite son is, Michael Cole.
Hey, Bri.
Hi, Brian.
What up? Hey,
not Brian pulling to me. What's happening?
I was coming from I was actually just with Fam and Dr. D, so
family.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna miss this for the world. So shouts
out.
Happy birthday. I know it's early, but you said you're celebrating all April. I was actually sitting there
all of April
eating some food watching the beginning of the show. So I was laughing. I know people looking at me like I was crazy, but y'all funny.
I agree, bro. Pat McAfee is a future Hall of Famer. Absolutely.
Yes, he has 1,000%. 1,000%.
Absolutely.
He could do it all. He was like made for that shit.
Let me induct him. I'll lose my shit. And Kyle will be like, Pat McAfee? Absolutely.
We gotta bring on Ciendo too. Hey, girl.
Hi, Queen.
Where are you?
Are you at the spa?
Yeah, because so
fuck yes. This is so me.
I'm drinking to that.
So fucking
I'm drinking
much.
to that. I'm
Yes.
drinking to that.
Oh my god.
Being at the spa. Brian, you getting some love in the comments?
Yes.
So it was either. Listen, me. I'll come out next time. I'm inside a chiropractor. Y'all gonna see that.
Yeah, no, you got some love too.
Wow.
All right, Stan said gong.
Okay.
Again,
let's go.
Stan, you're not gonna get me drunk. I got work tomorrow.
Damn.
So here's the thing. I looked at all my Groupons and this expires today. And they don't let you use it after it expires. So I was like, fuck that. I'm using this. But then by the time I got here and I got my food, the game plan was to go into a room. That room is loud. And so I said, you know what? I'm not going to not show my girl some love. Because Chris knows I love her to death.
I love you so much, Ciendo. So much.
I love her like the dogs love their sticks. Like, I love that girl. So we going to jump on. I got like maybe a good 20 minutes on here. Be with y'all. I can't drink, but I am drinking water.
Wait, they don't got a bar at the sauna? I mean, at the spa?
They have juice, but there's no alcohol. girl, bye. If I drink alcohol in here and I go into the
And then
sauna,
go to the
y'all
sauna,
gonna have to
you're
pick
gonna
me
die.
up from the hospital.
You're gonna fucking die.
The next
What I'm
fan club's
saying is
gonna
they don't
be
even
at
have a bar. Like I went to a
no.
spa, they had a bar.
The
And I was in
next
the
fan club's
jacuzzi.
gonna be
I have
from St.
never been
Barnabas
to a spa
Hospital.
with a bar.
I
The
mean,
next
damn.
fan club's gonna be at St. Barnabas Hospital.
And that's in the Bronx or that's in Jersey.
I don't know. It's gonna be somewhere close. Y'all know I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle of everybody. So.
Just drop the pen, and if you need us,
Right.
I'm
Got you.
going
We
to
got
just get in the car.
Wait, so I want to, Brian, what was your highlight from LA and WrestleMania?
His 3-peat loss.
Ooh.
Wow. I have to say Zach. I'm gonna go with Zach.
Yes, Zach. I was about to say Zach. Oh my god.
Shout out to Zach.
Yo,
Shout out to
y'all
my
don't even
brother in the comments.
Y'all don't even
Hi,
understand.
Pete. We love you.
Hey, Zach was
Hey.
like the most inquisitive, the most knowledgeable, the most everything you could want in a wrestling fan as a child, a 10-year-old. Literally, like I was crazy for Bad Bunny. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, baby." He goes, "It's okay. I like him too. You can mark." I said, "Thank you, thank
You
you,
know what?
thank
I
you."
didn't know
Yes.
you said that.
Yeah, he said it
That's
to me, and then he was
hilarious.
over here schooling Brian on
Letty.
some things, and I was like, "Cal, y'all got to replace Brian with Zach." He was like, "Yeah, we have to get him on the show because like he was just so smart, and like it wasn't just it was him, his little brother, his little sister, and they were just the cutest. And their dad, like it was the dad
It was
and
so
his 2 kids.
wholesome.
It was like
You know what?
Zach. If you were
I'm
watching
gonna
this,
drink
we
to
love you
Zach.
forever. Well, I'm gonna drink water to Zach because he's 10. Drink water to
Yeah.
Zach because he's 10.
Water time.
Well, if y'all want something to drink to, it's definitely the Usos, though. You know, sitting up there chopping up with Solo before the show.
Brian, they lost. They don't get a drink.
I'm talking about Wale Mania.
Oh, okay. But other than that,
Solo!
She said, Brian, they lost. They don't get a drink. See, I don't think the words are out of my head. I
I'm
promise.
Oh my
to
god.
that.
Can we toast?
I'm gonna drink
Oh.
to that. I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna drink to Mama Uso because she was lit. Okay. Every time we walked into the room, she was like, "Hey!" And then I saw her. I saw her coming into the hotel, and she hugged me.
Scandal style.
Huh?
Mama Uso was getting down Scandal style. That's what I
Yo, Mama
She was
Uso
lit.
was lit.
She was having
Lit.
a
And
great
then
time. It
We
was
love
so
a
good
Mama
to see.
Uso.
And then she saw me coming into the hotel. She saw me coming into the hotel. Oh, when I was leaving, she was coming in.
Log off.
Yeah. Rikishi thinks so. Period.
Right?
Yo, I can't.
And she hugged me, and she was just like, "It's good seeing you," and this, that, and the third, or whatever. So shout out to Mama Uso, okay?
Yes.
Shout out to Mama Uso.
Okay, she's family now. Which means that we family.
Oh,
Brian.
I got one step closer to meeting The Rock. I met Simone.
You fucking did.
So
Yes,
nice.
you fucking did.
So nice.
I saw the picture and I was like, the Pebble! I was losing my shit in my house. I
told my brother.
Hello.
Hi, Justin.
Justin!
I told my brother, I was like, "Hey, I'm one step closer to meeting The Rock because I met his daughter," and I showed him the picture. Of course, my brother was like, "She's white." I said, "You know what?
She's Black Samoan Latina,
Yeah,
okay?"
I'm like, that's what she's not. This is from his first fight. He was like, "Oh." I said, "But I'm one step closer." Shout out to my work bestie Ty too, because I definitely told her. I was like, "Girl, we one step closer." She goes, "Yes, we one step closer out the ghetto and into the mansions." I said, "Okay."
100%. That's
Okay.
exactly what she looks like.
I literally walked up to her and I was like, "Oh
This
my
is
god,
100% true.
I love your dad."
The Savage of TWG. Okay.
What you drinking, Justin?
What you drinking, Justin?
AG.
Absolutely.
Damn, I'm the only one drinking.
I gotta get a refill. I gotta get a refill.
We gotta get ready for Philly, P. That means we gotta eat healthy, we gotta drink healthy. In my case,
Justin, I'm on that train. I'm on that train.
Me too.
in
I
my
learned how
case,
bad of a shape
I
I
got
was
pounds
this
to
week.
drop. So nah, because we gonna be
Justin,
Philly
you and I are
all the way up.
on the same boat, all right?
Bingo.
Because I went out today and I saw myself outside and I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize that I actually looked like the pounds that I put up. So I am gonna be full on. Okay, my husband's gonna be there, but I'm gonna be looking full on at Wrestlemania next year. All right.
Period.
And then when you look at the content
I'm gonna
you
make that a goal
ladies
for
have put,
myself too.
and then when you look at the content you ladies have put up on Patreon, on Instagram, on Twitter, with like y'all mingling with celebs and shit, it's like, nah, we gotta get right for Philly. Like we can't have
gotta look good.
We gotta be full ass for Philly. We can't be half ass.
Stupid P. Listen, Brian took my Hollywood status this year, okay? Brian officially snatched my Hollywood status. Like, Brian is here, and I'm right here. He snatched my shit.
No, y'all are headbutting for the title.
Bingo. Black Thoughts.
Congratulations. You know what we're gonna drink today?
Jelly. I'm a little
water
jelly.
to that.
I don't see.
Hey, Mike. Oh my God, real quick.
Here's my struggle with the whole. I can't afford to lose weight.
Nah, you special. You
muscle.
God bless you with that.
I can do muscle, and I definitely need to get in shape. Like I definitely need to tone up and get in shape because I used to walk everywhere. I used to like run, be very athletic, and now
I can't do that shit no more.
33 hits. I mean, I tried.
Yes, we're appreciating his fight. Yes, we are.
Yes. Hey, Mike. Wait. So real quick, we have to give a huge birthday shout out to Mike. His birthday was a few days ago.
It was the 3rd. Yes.
So we
have
happy belated.
We're gonna toast Mike. You have been so supportive of us since day one,
and he made our theme music.
You made our theme music. You're a really, really close friend of mine. I don't know if a lot of people know. We literally talk every day at work. And I don't know what I don't know what I would do without you, Mike. I love you.
I love that.
Mike,
we love you, Mike.
So,
truly, like
you don't understand the way I dropped my phone. The way I got my phone, y'all. When I saw that picture of Patricia with Big E, I had sweet greens on the table and my phone.
They're just dancing right now.
I almost dropped my phone and dropped the food. I said, no, this should not just be. After he done said for 3 years, we manifested this for 3 years that it was going to happen. So P to meet him, The Rock was like right around the corner.
Ciao.
I felt exactly the same.
The way that if P, what? First of all, again,
she said you saved the whole interaction.
I really did. I had to start it because I'm like, we're not. P was literally like real bashful. P's real bashful and real like shy, just like okay,
I can believe it or not. Like I probably would have never said. I would probably never say anything.
You was like you was giving me. I can stand in his presence and be okay. I'm like, no, bitch. You gonna talk to this man? You gonna talk to this man?
Oh my God! I think I probably said that. I think I was like, it's okay. Like I saw him, it's fine. Now it's coming back to me, and you was like, "Fuck that."
You gonna talk to this man? You gonna talk to him?
Thank you so much. That's why I love you.
You're welcome. I love you too. Like this is what we not gonna do. You gonna talk to this man because
it's been too fucking long.
Too long.
I was Crispa.
And you may not get another chance later.
Proud of how composed I was, though.
Yo, P was.
so calm. I was like, oh.
Yo, P was just like, I said, oh, this is P. This is, Big A. She was like, oh, like she was, like when somebody's trying to flirt, like I trying to throw this game, we try to keep it real cool. She'd be like, oh, all right, like real nonchalant. He was nonchalant. We're gonna refill because we want to toast to P being nonchalant. Hold on.
I was talking to Natty. I was talking to Charlotte. Oh my God, I gotta tell you guys. Okay, so when
look at the name dropping. Let's go.
Krista. So we was trying to interview Charlotte. She did the press junket, but of course it was a lot of people going on, so she has to like leave to do something else. And then she came back and she did like a few questions. I think Brian was able to ask her a question. Krista asked her a question. So we're outside. We meet Stephanie Hypes, but that's another story.
And shout out to Greg because he actually did that for us. Shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg in general. Like he's the true MVP. So he
like my husband. No.
Yeah, so they came out and Greg, was gonna make sure like we got a picture or whatever. And in the hotel they had these beautiful like grass pillars, and it was like perfect backgrounds. And then we were like, "Can we get a picture?" She was so welcoming. And then she goes to like take a picture like with her arms around me and Krista, and hands me her fucking.
She just dropped the belt in P's arms.
I was like, "Do you want me to hold this for you?" She was like, "Would you please?" I was like.
She just dropped the belt in P's arms.
Yes,
I'm just holding the actual SmackDown damn championship.
I'm gonna try to find the exact photo of me like actually like holding it, because I was like, oh my god.
Charlotte was
and then Bianca
sweet.
Let Krista
Bianca let me hold the belt. I was like, girl, Charlotte let P hold it, but you gonna let me hold. She go, yeah, we can hold it. We can hold it together because it's a bit heavy. So we held it together, took the picture, and we literally skipped the entire. I was not waiting for everybody else to interview Bianca. I went up to her, I hugged her, I said, "Can we get you real quick?" She was like, "Yep," did that, and we did.
Look at that. She's like, "Excuse me." She literally went, "Excuse me."
Period. That's what it did. Which that interview is out now. Just go check it out on Patreon.
Go check it out. Go check it out on Patreon.
We have so much WrestleMania content
we doing a WrestleMania high. So we got more. We got Zoe Starks coming. We got Ricochet coming. We got Shayna Baszler coming. We got Braun Strowman
baby
coming.
Richard O'Shea.
Yes. Oh my god, he is so sweet.
So sweet. So it's funny, right? So we were outside. Like Greg was bringing him out to go to somewhere else. So it was me, Stephanie, and P. And Greg was there, and Ricochet was like, "Hey, Ricochet!" Like we all said hello. He hugged us and all that. Then he stopped because he thought we was interviewing. I said, "No, you got to go with Greg." He's like, "Oh, I thought this was." I said, "No, you go to Greg." So when he came back to interview with us, I was just like, "Now this is the real deal, y'all. This is the real deal. Over there was nothing over there. This is the real deal."
Sorry.
Said, what was happening?
I'm so sorry. I'm deleting shit, and my computer lagged. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I thought I fucked up. I was like, not again.
I was going to be like, wrong show. Wrong show.
Wrong. Definitely
Panic
wrong.
button.
And I missed the show last night, guys. I'm sorry.
That show was fire.
I'm so sorry.
It was.
Tell them how many views you got on Twitch.
We had some fun.
Oh god, it was crazy.
Look at these three. Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Aww.
And then this
so
is
cute. He looks so good in pink.
This is me being literally
like, are
you
serious?
In my face.
Look at Krista's face.
You see the shot in
you
my
want
face?
me to hold
both of you. Both of you. Krista's like, no fucking way.
So
and Pete's like,
and Charlotte's like, here you go. Here you go. There you go.
That was funny.
Look at these.
I'm like a champion, yo. I'm dead a champion, yo. Like that's serious.
Oh my
So
goodness.
you literally look like the kids from that
Charlotte.
gets to Disney World and they meet Mickey Mouse. And they're like 4 and they think Mickey Mouse is like
Also,
a
can
real
I
life
just
person.
say how
That's who
good she looks?
So
Yo, she looks amazing.
She looked
So
happy.
good.
She also looked happy.
She does
Yeah.
look happy.
Oh, she looks so happy.
She truly
Getting
looks
that
happy.
Andrade. Oh, so
Greg and I were calling. Wait, Greg and I were
apparently-
calling the Rhea and Charlotte match the mommy match. Because
that's funny.
Oh, it's so good.
you know, like the
Oh,
mommy
boy,
match
I
happening now.
get it.
And that's it.
I
I'm
get
sorry,
it.
please go.
Wait, so
They got all the
apparently
mommies.
WWE actually had plans for Jay White. They had creative
Of
plans for Jay White.
course.
I told y'all, he looked at the news. He saw all the
And
bad
Jay
girls.
said,
The
not
girls
gonna
from
be
Batty-
able to do it.
He saw all the girls from Batty South and Betty and Lynn fighting in the club. And he said, nope. And he went.
Krista, you see this comment?
I told y'all.
Krista, you see this comment?
Hold on.
Bro.
New Orleans might be seeing me. I just got my credentials for Essence Fest. We about to turn up. Back to New Orleans.
Let's get it.
Out of here.
That's
The quarter is
definitely
not
a
ready.
song.
That's what it
So,
is.
guys that's watching,
Fuck yeah.
what
I
is a
did see the
WrestleMania
comment.
moment that we should toast to that you think we should talk about, or something you want to know from our time in LA, Wrestlemania, the press junkets, the press conference? What's
Did
up,
y'all
Ryan?
toast the Roscoe's chicken and waffles?
Oh, Roscoe's chicken.
Because Krista, the next time I go, I gotta get what you had.
Yo,
that look good.
Some
is it as advertised?
And waffles. I had me some smothered chicken and waffles. Oh,
y'all don't understand. Like at this point,
Lord,
it's the second year in a row where y'all go and get some fried chicken that is worth the fucking time.
Yo, that's a good point.
And I'm just like,
last year's
This is the thing. Every Mania, you gotta find the chicken spot.
So they got fried chicken last year.
Wait, we found two chicken spots.
Some barbecue.
Yes, definitely.
Remember, Krista, we found 2 chicken spots.
When? Last year or this year?
This year, when we went after Mimi's event.
Oh, yes. I forgot what it was called. But shout out to Fam for telling us
something.
Clucking chicken, something like that. Because Fam was like, I said, where you got food from? He goes, all right, so you ever play Grand Theft Auto? I was like, yeah. He go, remember the restaurant Clucking Chicken or whatever it is? I'm like, that's down the block.
I think that was the name of it though. I'm not even front.
Yeah. He's like, that's down the block. I'm like, all right. Okay.
It was good. It hit the spot too.
So chicken it is. Every Mania, we're finding the chicken spot.
One funny story about the Clucking Chicken spot was all the
everybody black ended up there.
So we got there. There was people there that we knew, and then we sat down. And then Andreas Hale and his friend, I can't remember his name. He was super nice. Ended up there.
DJ Mecca. He was a DJ for he opened Wrestlemania.
Yes, he showed up. Then Faye Jackson, Big Swole, Alexis Little, y'all know her name.
Littlefoot.
Yes, she came. So it was just funny. It was like we all ended up at the chicken spot. Like it was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
No,
that's what's up. Listen, chicken is delicious. All right. Period. That's all I have to say.
Black Thoughts wants us to toast to Bianca's entrance. Can we talk about that? I don't think we were able to touch on that yet.
P, you gotta come back to the camera, baby.
Oh shit.
That's a lot. That interest was a lot, man.
It was. Yeah. Shall we toast to it first and then talk about it?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna toast to it twice. Yeah.
Yes. And I have to just thank Bianca. Like that's all I can really do. And I had a chance to thank her in person just for the representation, the way she presents herself, the way, I can only imagine how tired Bianca Belair was by the time we talked to her and how busy she is. And after Mania, she got on a fucking private plane
on a red eye to go to New York
on the Today Show the next day.
Yeah, she came to New York. Her Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yep. And she still delivered. She was still the most pleasant person. She is a fucking treasure.
And then hop back on the plane to come back for Monday Night Raw too.
Right. Has tweeted something to the effect of like, thank God Bianca Belair chose wrestling because she could literally do anything. And I could not agree with him more. Like she's one of those like one of a kind.
Absolutely.
She's amazing. But her entrance is like I really held back tears during her entrance. Like
it was the most beautiful thing. And then to find out about the little contortionist, the youngest girl that Bianca was dancing with, and her mom passing away that morning. And it's just like that hit home for me because I lost 2 moms. So it's just like for you to go out and to still have the resilience to perform in front of over 80,000 people with a smile on your face, like nothing happened.
At age what? How old is she?
She had been like 5-6 years old.
Not 10. She was no older than like 10.
Bianca had said they was in between the ages of 7 and 12.
She looked like one of the youngest out there.
She was definitely one of the youngest out there. So it was just that like I just couldn't. And for Triple H to acknowledge that in Bianca and to acknowledge the fact that people go through shit.
Like he was so moved.
Yo,
he was so emotionally.
Like, I didn't know who to hug first because P was next to me and she started crying. And Triple H was up there, started crying. I didn't know who to hug or where to go. Like I just had to stand still.
It might have looked like I was crying, but
you was tearing.
I was. I just remember the pressure was so quiet, and I just remember sniffling, and it just sounded so loud.
But you wasn't the only one though. Like a lot of people were losing, crying.
Yeah,
that hits home. Like that touches a lot of people.
That is
no, that it was. Yeah.
Who no longer have their moms in the present, and it also hits home for those who have their mom in the present, knowing that one day it can happen or will happen because everybody has their time to go. So it hit home for everybody. So shout out to her. I really want to. I think I'm gonna try to figure out how we could send her some stuff.
The stream, hit up your sis.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out some way to to find out to send her some stuff because that's just amazing. Not just her. I want to send all the divas of Compton because they all killed it.
We gotta toast to the divas of Compton.
Yes,
they delivered.
They all killed it. So I want to figure out how we could send them some stuff.
Facts, Black Thought.
Yeah, we're pouring all our prayers, our love. We're pouring it all out to her.
Oh, that's true. That's so true.
Absolutely.
What happened?
Black Thought said you got to remember Triple H almost died and his kids almost lost him, so that hit home for him. Yeah,
1,000.
With his heart issue. Yeah,
that's so true.
And if I'm not mistaken, Triple H has all daughters too, right?
Yep. Girls.
He's a girl dad.
Steph got all the girls, and Shane got
all the boys. That's so crazy.
Yep, that is so.
Wait, what?
Shane got all boys.
Shane got all the boys. So it's 33.
That's true. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shane.
I said my piece last night.
That was the segue of all segues right there. That was
all segues.
I said my piece last night.
So what do you think about
why we gotta have Shane slander?
I missed that whole part. Like seriously.
You did.
I literally went to the bathroom and I should have took a picture because that line for the men's bathroom was wrapped around so long.
Wait, can we toast to the fact that there's never a line at women's bathrooms at wrestling shows?
Hey, fuck yes!
Like it's the little things.
This is why
it is the little things. It is the little things.
This is why I do not turn up and tailgate hard for WrestleManias for this specific reason, because then at some point it's got to come out, and that means bathroom break. And when you gotta go, you gotta go. But then that means like, fuck, I want to watch this match, but I just like,
let me
do all that. Let me do all that afterwards.
Especially during WrestleMania, it's like, is this when I use the bathroom? Like
Hall of Fame segment. You've seen it the night or 2 nights before.
Right. That's what I thought it was gonna be. That's why when Crispa asked me, like, should she go to the bathroom? I was like, oh, I think it's the Hall of Fame. And then
as soon as she went up, that's when Snoop and Miz came from the side.
Randomly. So I didn't even know they was coming back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the biggest pops of the weekend for sure was Shane.
It was definitely up there.
And that
place was
at least y'all enjoyed it. And the 80,000 there enjoyed it because your boy did not. I was like, what the fuck is this?
No,
I was on the live stream going like, what the hell is this? And then 2 minutes later, when he tore his shit, I was like, oop, I think that was a knee. What the hell was that? Grand opening, grand closing.
Nobody knew like if it was real. And they definitely edited, like if you rewatch it shortened the time. But for a while, it was definitely like what's happening. Snoop was like, yo, you all right?
You could see that was like knee or quad, but that was immediate. Like when Boogs fucked up his quad last year. It was like, I know what that is. He's done.
I wouldn't.
That was rough though.
Boog should have never cut his hair.
Like I could read his lips, and he said "pin me" to the Miz, and Miz was like, "What?" And like you see that moment of hesitation, and I'm like, "Oh, the fuck!" And then suddenly Snoop is up there. That was the cutest people.
That was like the best.
That was the cutest
accidental WrestleMania moment that ever happened.
The way this man can't even lean on the ropes. He just like,
he ran the ropes exactly like how we would run the ropes. Like, he did exactly what we would do. Like, Jay, get in the ring and run the ropes. I'd be like, I'll do exactly that.
Snoop was all of us.
All of us.
That's why we love it so
what
much.
people don't realize, unless you've been like doing like what is it, those experiences like ringside and stuff like that, or actually had the opportunity to be like ringside, those rings are hard as fuck. Like they
Those
don't
are
lie
so
about that.
hard.
You try to
They
grab
are
it and it's
so
like,
hard.
bro,
They
this is
hurt.
beyond stretch. Yeah.
It's like,
They
I'm
hurt.
not about to bruise myself. I'm fucking Snoop Dogg. You know? It's
So
like,
to run those ropes, that's why you see like the women go easy.
Able to do that on like you know, that I respect a lot.
I respect that so much. You know what? Cheers to Snoop.
Andre.
Because the show must go on.
The show must go on. And I also want to cheers female ref Jess, because she commanded that situation. Like as a referee, you have a lot of responsibility, and she took that shit, and she's the one that was able to orchestrate that. So shout out to her.
Yes, she was. Yes, she fucking was. You know Morgan, who usually comes to the streams. Love you, Morgan. Shout out to you. Sending you love and hugs. My darling, I adore you. She is currently training with Ref Jess to start training to become a wrestler. And like when she told me, she was like, yeah, no, Jess was the one who told Snoop, get up there, let's get this thing going. Like she was the one who pivoted that entire situation.
That's what I walked into. That's what when I was coming back. When I was coming back from the bathroom, I walked into Snoop. All I heard was like the mic kit, and all I heard was, "You good, cuz? You good? You good, cuz?" I'm like, what's happening? Then I get back to I'm walking like down the ramp and I see Snoop Dogg hit the people's elbow, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I can only imagine walking into that. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
I thought it was the Hall of Fame segment. Like,
yeah.
Man,
that's exactly what I walked into. And then P goes, Shane McMahon came out. I said, what?
What?
Yeah, because where we were at, we had to go downstairs to use the bathroom.
Right.
Or go get food or whatever. But you can still hear like the music and you hear like the outside crowd. But I think the guys were so butthurt that they was in a line for the bathroom. Like every time a female kept going to the bathroom quicker than them, they kept booing us.
Really?
Are you serious?
That's the funniest.
They were booing us. So maybe that's why I couldn't hear. I promise you, I never heard "Here Comes the Money," nothing. I never heard it. And you can
wow.
And Brian, you saw where we were when we met you, and I gave you back your jacket. Like that whole glass part, I didn't hear not anything. And I'm like,
oh, so you went down?
Yeah, you had to go down to go to the bathroom.
Because I went up.
I was going to the one upstairs.
Yeah,
so
and I could get in and out.
I came out. I went to the bar. I spoke to Jamel Hill. Shout out to Jamel Hill. She's the most sweetest person ever. And then by the time I came back, people was like, oh yeah, Shane came and left. Was I in the bathroom that long? Was I downstairs that long? Like I was.
And that's what I kept saying. It happened so quick. Like it was like less than 5 minutes. Like it was like he came.
It wasn't even 5.
Right. I was like, it really happened.
Like it was like 3 minutes.
He literally did his punches through Miz off the ropes, got the first hurdle correct, and then the second hurdle, that's when the knee said ka-clank.
Yeah, he
tumbled. It was maybe 90 seconds. Well, at first we thought it was the knee because of the way his leg buckled. It was immediate. It's like 90 seconds. It went from
that now. You know, I think some people might need to just sit their ass down.
You don't think you can do it?
I love Shane. That was the biggest moment. One of the biggest moments for me is when he came out. But
I was so.
I'm thankful it was the quad because that looked like that knee exploded.
What's this? 39. So it's been 7 years since his match with the Undertaker.
Yeah, 32.
Hanging
up, dude. Flat screen.
You what was it? 35. He wrestled the Miz.
Yeah.
I was there. I got moved down for that.
Okay.
I moved down for that, and I saw like when he jumped off of the
Oh my god! Yeah, from the fucking
scaffolding,
I don't want to say scaffold them, but he jumped off of that.
I fucking forgot about that shit.
Did y'all did y'all give a shout out to the match with Charlotte and Rhea having women from the women's announcers, the women referee, and both women competitors. Excuse me.
There were women announced.
I didn't know that.
Samantha Irvin.
That was
She
the first
announced
time.
the match.
All women. That was a history making. Yeah.
And
that was a history making moment.
They didn't announce that though.
Michael Cole did on the broadcast.
On the broadcast, but if you're there live, they weren't saying that.
Are you serious? They did not announce that when we were in the arena.
Well, they not.
But you were in the arena. That's why you're gonna
right.
My thing is that they announced. My thing is that they announced Bad Bunny and they announced Titus O'Neil. So why not announce Samantha Irvin? When we were in the arena, they announced Bad Bunny, and I understand why they announced Bad Bunny, but then they also announced Titus O'Neil to call a match. So why not announce that Samantha Irvin, who has fans upon fans,
she's bringing in the match. She's not going to announce her own accolade, Krista. They don't announce press release accolades to the audience. They do it over the broadcast. So the broadcast, she probably. No offense, she might not have realized it because she's in the moment. So Michael Cole said it like this is the first time you have a women announcer, women referee, and 2 women competitors. That's what I'm saying.
And we're like, holy
history
shit,
making
really
match. That was like and I was never mind. I'm sorry. I'm just like
wait. So Samantha Irvin and who else announced the match? Who else called it?
No, not calling it. Announcing the ring announcing.
The
ring announcer, the ref, and the competitors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I thought when I'm saying I'm thinking you call like them calling the match. That's what I meant.
Oh no, pardon me.
I'm like, why they didn't announce that?
4 people on at one point, all 4 people that have to be in the ring were women.
Yep.
That's what it was. And yes, that's that because fuck yes, that was amazing. I just wanna pivot back real quick to the man booing in the bathroom. Shout out to y'all. Stay mad. Hold that energy so that you don't pee yourself. Bye.
You know what I said?
That was downstairs.
I said, welcome. Mind you, I was like, welcome to our life. But mind you, I'm in one stall and the lady's in another stall. And she was just like, I can't believe they're just out here booing us. She goes, usually I'll go into the men's bathroom because the line is shorter. Now they go over here. Now they scared to come into our bathroom. You know, personally, I don't give a shit if a man comes into our bathroom. They got to use the bathroom. They got to use the bathroom.
You got to use it. You got to use it.
Hey, man.
It was the most funniest shit ever. But I am so happy that
is so funny. The best anecdotes as like a female wrestling fan. Like I love that. Cause it's honestly, just y'all are really like really guys? Okay.
I don't have those issues, but again, I don't go hard with like the pre-gaming and the tailgating going into Mania because like nope. I've done the 8-hour Mania and I've done the both nights of Mania, especially when you're on the floor where it's like you gotta go up 2 flights just to go back up to go get food or drink. Like
humble flex.
That's a lot. You know what was like that?
a little. But
the Bad Bunny concert was so hectic and packed that it was like if you made a trip, like do everything you gotta do.
Oh yeah.
Like if you're using the bathroom, if you're getting a drink, because it was so hard for me to get like to and from. I've never been to a concert that was that packed. It felt like I was at the club. Because everybody
even the nosebleeds was packed. Like that was
it was like, oh my god, it was wild.
Like, thank God we pregame when we did, because Jesus, just to get a drink was like
insane.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Of course.
What's going to sell out more, Backlash or AEW?
Why would you even ask that? Kick him out.
Because it's in London for the first time.
Wait.
That is very ambitious.
It's Wembley Stadium.
Very ambitious.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium.
That's a big deal.
Does Backlash have Bad Bunny? Oh, all right. Kick him out.
Why are you kicked out? I was just asked the question.
That was a dumb question.
When is
no such thing as a dumb question.
When is
that was dumb?
I mean, I was gonna be nice about it, and I was gonna be nice about it and be like, "Yo, they're being very ambitious." But Chris has got a point. Like, whenever you guys ever ran a Big Four pay-per-view outside of like a basketball stadium, like the Alamo Dome, because W's done that like for every big pay-per-view, Big Four pay-per-view, like in the last 2 years. Like SummerSlam's gonna be in a fucking football stadium with like 80,000 plus. Has AW ever ran any a venue that's like more than 30,000 people before?
Maybe they got CM Punk signed.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
If Backlash is anything like Yankee Stadium and the blocks in the 10-block radius of
those tickets went fast already. That's
then
beyond sold out already.
I'm not worried about that shit. Like Backlash is good.
Once you said it's in Puerto Rico, them tickets were flying. Once you said Bad Bunny's there, that was it.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm really thinking if I should go to Puerto Rico. Like I was talking to my sister, my Spanish sister. Shout out to Josie, and I'm like, listen, we going. Like all we gotta do is tell mommy that we need to be at the house. We can just get a car and just drive over. Like I don't even have to get a hotel. Like because at this point, Damian Priest and his fucking perm dyed, fried, sideburns, edge, whatever.
He like, mine. Go easy. One of mine. Go easy.
One of mine too, but F that. Like I'm gonna tell him to go to my hair braider because my braids.
Okay, there you go.
What you're not gonna do is sit here and put your hands on Benito. And
shout out to that.
I'm a friend because he's lucky I really like him. Because if I didn't, you'd be worried about what's worse that can happen to him. Go get your hair checked, okay?
He was wilding. I'm not even gonna front. Like Damian Priest, he gotta go. Like
I didn't know how to feel. I was like, they're both Puerto Rican. How do I feel about this?
They're friends.
They're both.
Don't judge Benito like that.
They used to be friends.
They're both mine. What the hell do I do here? That's why I was hitting up Kel from Corner Podcast. Like, what's the protocol? There's two of us.
I'm over here thinking I need to talk to my friend Miguel and be like, yo, can I stay with your abuela? Because, like, quite frankly, like, she lives in San Juan, so like,
salute to Doc.
Like, come on. Oh shit, I was gonna say something and I totally forgot what it was. Damn it. I want to take a moment to recognize Seth Rollins' gear as he was coming out.
Oh yes,
walking down the ramp.
So good.
Like, yes, bitch, sir.
I was like, this bitch can wear whatever the fuck he wants.
I loved everything about it, yo. Do you know how much confidence you have to dress like
I popped Krista, yes.
Oh. Yes.
Wait, y'all didn't know what Justin said?
What?
Yes, bitch,
I heard it, but in my head I was like, yes, you're right, yes. And like it didn't register.
You're giving me runway. Nipples are out on fleek. Yeah.
But not Becky being jelly of Seth's gear though.
Yes, because they both King Troy designs their stuff.
Come here.
He was like, I told you it was
crazy.
Like,
it was
crazy.
It was so good.
I
like that harness.
When he pulled the harness,
have it.
That it like blend. It was a style after that. Like it wasn't just he pulled it down. Like it made a whole look with his pants. Like shout out to King Troy. We gotta toast King Troy because I love. Yes. I high key used to. So the fact that he can do that with wrestling is everything. Love you too, Ciendo.
Love you too, girl.
Love you, Ciendo.
So, P, I found out I could have gotten a picture with Bow Wow last night.
What?
I didn't.
You were supposed to take
saga
that I love him.
But I love him too, so I wasn't, girl. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
But no, I did meet Big E. Maybe I'll meet Bow Wow.
I'm texting.
There you go. You got Big E, and Big E was the harder one for you.
That's true.
You'll take that trade off.
Let's toast to Big E.
Always, yes.
Of course.
I got nothing to toast with. But
whether you wrestle again or not, just healthy and happy.
Right. Just healthy.
I'm glad he got his flowers at Wrestlemania.
Good.
That was amazing.
I honestly, Dre, I agree with you because I think Seth is the only one I would kind of be okay with taking the belts off of Roman.
Mm-hmm. But not yet.
If it was anyone.
Now, how mad y'all gonna be when the tribal chief is still standing tall after WrestleMania 40?
I'm gonna be fine with that. I am
putting her hair up. No.
I have been living my best life since he turned heel. Like,
Me too.
I've been loving this 3-year reign.
Life
Continue.
is better since he's turned heel. Since I've acknowledged the tribal chief, my life has gotten better.
I've been feeling a lot more Uzi.
I'm gonna throw my ones up. and say facts.
I've been feeling a lot more Uzi.
In the comments.
Now
You
that
were ready
you say
to like.
something.
Wait, hold on. Fuck
Now
all
that
that. Fuck all that. Put y'all ones down.
No.
Because P is ready to fight. Talking about you wouldn't be upset if Seth Rollins. Yeah, I had to take off my earrings and put my hair up. Like I saw. I'm over here like, yes,
I said it. I'm like, she's putting her hair up. I saw her. I saw the whole thing.
Shit.
That's not funny.
See, this is why we can never take P seriously about acknowledging the tribal chief.
Y'all wouldn't be okay if, like, in 2 years, Seth Rollins dethroned Roman.
No.
It would be great long-term storytelling. Roman hasn't beat Seth yet in a one-on-one match.
I didn't know that. That's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Yep. That Crispa, that Rumble, that was a DQ win by Seth because Roman decided to just choke him out. Seth still owes a lick back.
Remember,
he said Roman hasn't beat Seth, but he said Roman hasn't beat Seth yet. That's right, birthday twin. You know how we give it up.
He hasn't.
I'm confused. Wait, come on. I'm confused.
To Rakarsha because she's just amazing.
Always. Absolutely. I got nothing to toast with, and I really had to go to the bathroom. So I'm
go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. I have a funny. Well, I thought it was funny when
he's not losing until 2032. Jesus.
I'm fine with that. I'll acknowledge him for as long as possible.
I'll get married, have kids, and he's still gonna be champ. Love it.
He says third inning.
Wait, I'm gonna follow suit. We're gonna take a quick break, guys.
Word.
We're gonna play our very special Cristina Appreciation Night video
once again.
Those
who missed it.
We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking vibes. Love it.
We had to celebrate Cristina today. It's Cristina Appreciation Night.
Okay, no.
And out of her birthday, that's in like 3 weeks.
And our special guest isn't here right now, so we'll appreciate the chair.
Oh man. Well, she's seen it, so that's good.
Yeah, she's seen it.
She's
that was
seen
a dope video.
I love Taurus. Yes, Team Taurus. I love me a fucking Taurus, yo.
No wonder we get along.
April's actually Endo's birthday as well. Her birthday month. It's actually what 3 days after?
3 days after Bakey. Yep.
Yo, Dre, I really hope this is the truth because I'm okay with it. Like, I'm so okay with that. Like, just keep on him. Yo, people were big mad. Like,
it was definitely
big mad.
Hoping to find our Uber. And some white guy randomly was like, what did he say?
Fuck you, Roman.
Fuck you, Roman. But he was like really aggressive to us with it, like really aggressive. So we like laughed in his face. And we was like, oh, sucks to be you.
He had his Cody shirt on.
He did.
All right, I'm back.
Sucks to be you. Cody's number 2.
And then some guy was like, I'm never watching Raw again. I was like, that sucks for you. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Because my section was all Tribal Chief. So I didn't realize that it was so divided until, well, I knew in the stadium, but like, I didn't know it was so divisive until social media started. And I was like, ooh, y'all big mad.
This might be the most
day I saw
in the social media era.
Right.
The first time that I ever watched wrestling with Greg, which was the very first time that I actually sat the fuck down to watch
shout out
wrestling,
to Keith.
was
the people. Oh,
that was the first day that I saw Seth Rollins. So I have been day one here, like through all the boos, through all the angers, through the Tribal Chief moments. I love you. I love you. Did I say Seth Rollins? I meant Roman Reigns. I am so sorry. I am sleep deprived and hungry.
Nah, Roman.
Seth is fine. I meant Roman. Tribal Chief.
Can I tell you a really random funny story though? So I work with this girl named Gina. She's super cool. Like I knew from when we followed each other on Instagram. She does like modeling and acting gigs and shit. She's beautiful. Like she's tall, gorgeous. So everyone on my Instagram saw that I was like at Wrestlemania. So everybody wants to talk to me about what little they know about wrestling, which is always hilarious to me. But I'm in the bathroom washing my hands, and Gina's in the mirror. She's like, "Oh my God, Pat, I have this random funny story for you." I was like, "What?" She was like, "So I got this random gig like back in 2019, and I like played a cop in WWE, and I was with like Ronda Rousey, and then I was like, Najina, what?"
What did you just say to me?
Excuse me. She was like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you this for weeks." I'm like, Najina, that's the shit you tell me when I first meet you. Random like get to play a cop on like TV and like it was like a wild experience.
Wait, was that like the go home from 35 where like they arrested everyone?
Yes, I was like, Najina. Najina, that's like iconic, right? I was like, that's one of the most. I was like one of my favorite moments ever. She was like, "Really?" She was like,
"That was a good moment, though." That right there.
I want to show you guys. So she is. I hope WWE don't get me. So she's the cop on the right.
Oh yes, my God, it is.
Oh wow.
Yes, queen.
I was like,
Najina. That's her right there.
Yeah, because that was here in DC. That was like the best thing from that go home show. And then when they kept going backstage, we're just like, ooh, ah. So it's like when you hear like the crowd reactions, it was legit because it's like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they doing this back there? Bring them out here. We want blood.
She didn't tell me immediately. I was just like, Najina,
that's really cool.
How the fuck did you not? She was like, I swear, every time I came to, I was just like, oh, I gotta tell Pat. And I was like, she was like, I should get residuals. I was like, ooh.
They don't get paid for that.
No, they don't.
One time
they get paid. But that's the one thing.
She said it was a small job. She said she got paid maybe $500.
That's a lot.
I'll take
but that's still a non-union. That's still a non-union gig, sweet baby. Good for you. Good for you. But WWE, we know how WWE feels about.
I'm down.
Them Rosebuds was getting 100.
Them unions.
What?
So like, wait, what?
Yeah, the Rosebuds. Remember when Adam Rose had all the wrestlers as Rosebuds, and they would use like your favorite indie wrestler? They was getting like $100.
Absolutely,
500 is good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right? 500 is one of her colleagues got hurt.
500 is a solid gig, especially for something like that. That's a solid gig, but that's not a gig for residuals.
Right? Because she doesn't understand like what she was a part of. So I had to like emphasize, like this was like a huge, like in the wrestling world, this was like a huge ass.
We still play this randomly and just be like,
yeah,
that was
good. Every year they play it. I said every year they play it. She was like, oh my God, really? Because in her mind, it was just this random gig that she did years ago. Like it meant nothing.
That's badass.
So I don't know. Sorry, I saved it for Thirsty Thursday because I was like, this is so random.
No, that's hilarious.
That's
freaking
dope.
Great.
First of all, how do you get for $100 per show? Like what?
Mind you,
residuals.
Indie wrestlers put their body on the line for this type of money, which is wild.
Well, remember the Rosebuds? They was just dancing. and whatnot.
Well,
I'm
you gotta
talking
put on
about
some hot
indie
ass,
wrestlers in
Oh
general.
yeah,
ugly ass
indie wrestlers,
costumes,
hot dog
walk
in the hamster.
around, carry up Adam Rose's ass. Like, give me more than fucking $100.
They probably got like free liquor. That's why they were
What
so
am I
happy
gonna
to
do with
it.
that? Floss my teeth.
Or
I like
exposure.
liquor.
That's how everybody try to do when they want to cheat you. They be like, well, you get the exposure.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yep.
I do
I
like
am
liquor.
sorry,
Okay.
respectfully,
Not at this big age.
I cannot wipe my ass with exposure. I am tired of this.
I could try, but I mean, and no one want to see that.
Oh my God. Speaking of, I'm coming off of wrestling real quick. So speaking of wiping your ass, right? Listen.
Drinking anything when you said
I'm sorry.
I was watching. I don't know if you guys seen on TikTok. We're not gonna cheers to wiping your ass. I'm not gonna
Wait,
I am.
But you,
This
yeah,
is my
I got
birthday
you.
celebration.
Do you swipe up? Do you swipe down? Or do you just wax on the
Bidet. That's the safe word.
Need a bidet. But no, so I was watching TikTok. I don't know if y'all guys saw the video where these two white people were talking about how they don't use washcloths because it's for poor people. Like wealthy people do not use washcloths. And then the guy proceeded to say that he does not wash his legs or his feet because that's a black person thing, right? So then he goes back and gives an update. He was just like, I'm gonna use a washcloth because Jackie told me to use a washcloth, and I'm gonna wash my feet and my legs, and I'm gonna let you know what comes about from me using the washcloth.
I don't want to know.
This man, this nasty ass man, brings the washcloth to the screen, and there was a whole shit stain on the fucking washcloth. That is
how dare y'all?
TikTok has taught me
poor ass hygiene.
TikTok has taught me that apparently there is some people of the fairer complexion that do not understand that there needs to be some sort of
I like
the hygiene of a Game of Thrones character. How
that
dare
people are
you?
just trying to find ways to go viral. And
Yo,
it
was literally a pop because I've heard
way to go viral.
I've heard, and I'm not saying that it's true or not, but even on it's this show with Cedric Entertainer and Tashina Arnold and the girl from Two Broke Girls and her husband, and the white couple was staying with the black couple. You know, the black couple has the washcloths and stuff, and the white girl was just like, y'all use washcloths? They was like, you don't? Like, how do you wash stuff? We just put soap, like we just rub the soap on our bodies. But then somebody else has to use that soap after you wipe the soap on your body. So
oh, they got like hair and all that. Oh my god. Y'all
so for him to just use a washcloth for the first time and have that shit stain on the damn
thing,
bro. They ain't got the loofah.
This became a different kind of stream.
Use a washcloth and wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
What did we say? Many fan clubs ago. Go Canadian.
That was on like
bathroom.
Fans Club episode 3.
What happened? Wait, what, Justin?
Go Canadian, destroy a bathroom. You nasty. You nasties.
You nasties.
You nasty bitch.
Oh man.
No, but me and Ciendo
wash your legs and count to 5.
I want to say Brooklyn. We went to, I forgot what show it was.
That was where y'all met Brett and saw Brett in the
Yeah. And they had the white plastic chairs, and one of them had a fucking shit stain on it, like a fucking skid mark. And we were like, "What the fuck is happening right now?"
That was like our first that type of indie show, right?
That was at least my first one because shout out to my people because my first indie shows were fucking Jobber Slam and a promotion that John used to wrestle for. And so it was with my people. So this was my first one where I got the whole thing with the smells and all of that I see on Twitter. Shout out to April. She started the hashtag wash your ass movement because she goes to a lot of indie shows and she did not appreciate the odors that were coming out of people.
I'm glad it didn't smell that way at WrestleMania.
So you're telling me, as someone that has on his actual vision board for wrestling to go to more indie shows this year, I need to now bring deodorant, Axe body spray. I need to bring hand sanitizers. I need to bring the wipes to clean down seats. And now I gotta just bring a bag of like, this ain't for me, this is for y'all.
Your package, because you don't know
for yourself, because like. Wow.
I mean, we cleanse and get ourselves proper before we go outside. So that's what I'm saying.
Shall we start a nonprofit and like set up tables right outside indie wrestling events and just like hand out care packages for people who
I love that Musty Mania hashtag. Yes.
That is a good one. I love that.
That's
Letty.
Little Korean heart.
That's when I saw that, I was like, no.
Like,
absolutely the fuck not.
I am totally down to just like stand outside and hand random ass people some loofahs. Be like, if you don't want a washcloth, here, have a loofah.
So low key, I don't know if I'm spilling shit, but when we were doing our party with Jobber Tears a couple years ago, where I met you guys, most of you, Wilkins wanted to get a soap sponsor, like
yes,
or something, and just have like bars of soap. And I was just like, that's so clever.
It's so smart.
It's like one of those things that like everyone would get the joke. Like, you don't have to do much. Everybody would just be like, okay, I get it. Like, that's funny as shit. So I want to manifest that either Jobber Tears, because it was something that he's like was really passionate about. And if you guys know Wilkins, when he's passionate about something, it's very infectious. So you're just like, I want to make this happen for him. So I just think that would just be like super cool. But you just got to connect with someone at those companies that gets wrestling, because it's a weird concept. You're just like,
it is.
People staying in this stand, sponsor this event. Like, it's like.
Also, that picture, Brian, that picture with Wilkins and
oh my God, see, Dre was there. He knows.
What? The smell that night. No, Dre, no, please.
Crazy.
The picture of the three of you with Wilkins and all of you with like the badass wrestling jackets. All three of you. That was so cool.
That was cute. That was a cute picture.
That literally happened by accident. Like, I forgot I had that
best
jacket.
things too.
So I wanted to wear it. So when I got that jacket, I was like, oh, I'm saving this for Hollywood because it's sequined and it's
right.
Perfect. I low-key forgot that I packed it until we went back to our room, and I was like, oh, I was like, if I don't wear it now, I'm never gonna wear it. So that happened, and then Brian always has a chocolate jacket on, and then we saw Wilkins at SmackDown, and it was just a moment. We had to stop someone like, yo, can you take our photo? Because
that was so cute. I was like, oh, I love this. I love this. This is precious. Like, all three of you would just serving style, but wrestling style, but still serving a fit. I was like, yeah, you know what? We're fucking drinking to that.
Can we toast to that?
We're toasting to that because yes.
I look for it. Like, it was everything.
That was a moment, and I loved it. Especially since we're talking about people who smell like ass. You segue over.
Well, I can tell you, nobody in that photo smelled like ass.
That part. I just want to give a shout out to P2 because for Wale Mania, she didn't wear her chalk line jacket.
Okay.
The amount of compliments I was getting, I was like, P, you might not get this back, baby.
Oh my God, because that logo, the Rose World logo, is so nostalgic.
Yeah,
it just hit. Like, anytime somebody sees it, like I've only worn it like maybe twice. And I was outside one day in LA, and somebody just stopped me and was like, yo, I love your like, it really brings me back to my childhood. Like,
I got those hits on Twitter when I made it my profile picture. It was like, yo, your jacket is fire. Yo, the 12 or 14-year-old me is screaming right now.
That is so cute.
Yeah,
I'm never giving this back.
Fun story for you guys too. Sorry, it warms my heart. So my friend Marley, he's been like coming to like visit us or whatever. He's friends with me and my sister Letty. And so if you're here and it's Monday or Friday, you're going to be watching Raw or SmackDown with us, like with me and Letty. Like, it is what it is. Long story short, he was like, on Monday, he was like, yo, not try getting me back into wrestling. And he was watching, yes, he was watching Raw, like he was into it, like, because he recognized like and everyone, which I'm like, I'm grateful that there are recognizable faces for people like him. So he happened to see a picture of Sami Zayn, and he was just like, he was like, oh yeah, okay. He was like, oh, he was trying to get down with Bloodline, like nah. So then now it's like, oh, let me tell you, because it's a whole situation. So he was able to tell him the Bloodline story. So it was just fun to like introduce him to it, and he like was really into it and really enjoyed it. And then we were able to like blow his mind when we told him the Usos was Rikishi's sons. He was like, what? Because he knows Rikishi from back in the day. He was like, no, for real. And then I was like, Solo too. He was like, oh my God. And then Roman is related to The Rock. Like, so it was like very wholesome, but it was like, oh, like that's the shit I love. Like now he's like, we kind of adopted him now. So
that's what it is.
That's what it's about.
Truly,
bringing wrestling fans, man.
Because even he was like, wait, people thought Cody Rhodes was gonna lose to The Rock's cousin, and I was like, if that's the logic you want to use,
look at exactly aesthetically, it don't make sense.
Yes,
I just thought that was so.
And here's why it makes sense as to why Cody did not win, right? And it was pointed out to me, and I don't know if you told me this or whoever told me this, but Cody came in Rumble at number 20, at number 30, aka 29, because we never had a 17.
Correct. I don't even want to go back there, but
So he came in at number 30.
Ass. Go on.
He came in at number 30, cleared whoever else was in the ring out to earn his spot at Mania to go against Roman, right? Then
Gunther.
Right.
Gunther.
I'm gonna say, who the fuck? He didn't win. My bad. Then leading up to Mania, we saw a lot of good promos because of Heyman talking about Dusty. We saw Cody crying every 5 seconds that he could have got to cry. We probably only saw about 1, maybe 2 matches out of Cody before we got to Mania. But before, if you really wanted the opponent to win, they will build. They would do something to where it's just like, this can really pose a threat to the champion who is the opponent of the challenger. The only threat that Cody was really posing to Roman was getting inside of his head. So now as you start seeing Roman second guess himself. But as a physical threat, we rarely saw that. So how in the hell was Cody going to walk into Mania, beat Roman Reigns, and we don't even know the distance of his physicality, and walked out undisputed as champion? Come on, let's toast to that word I just gave. I don't think I can say it again.
No, for the people in the back, because they not understanding.
Water.
Hey, y'all not paying attention. That's what it is. Y'all just
telling
on yourselves. You're not paying attention.
Oh, I have a last call toast. Well, I have a few of them. But my first one is, let's give a shout out to the Street Profits for fucking winning and owning.
Yes!
Thank you.
A lot of black won.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dawkins.
I gotta give a shout out to
standing by Dawkins because I love Montez, and Montez is a fucking star, and he is just gonna do amazing always and forever. But I am so happy that finally Dawkins is getting his flowers. My boy is putting on the fucking WrestleMania moment. He had a WrestleMania moment. He is fit. He's looking fine. I'm sorry, Dawkins is looking fine.
Every time I saw Dawkins at the hotel, he'd be like, "What's up, family? What's up?"
Yes,
back me up. Like,
yes.
Oh, wait, Brian,
so cool.
Go,
so cool. Brian, you shouting me out? What I do?
I'm sorry, Brian. Go on. I'm over here eating my papitas.
So,
she eats to Dawkins.
it was because of you that Roxanne remember who I was.
Who?
then when you yelled out something, you was like, Brian H. Waters, he right there, such and such. And then she was like, when she said your name, she's like, oh, I remember him. He interviewed me when I was like 16, 17, just starting in the business.
Hollywood.
Wow.
I was wingman for the night.
Hollywood.
Shout out to my official wingman armor
Hollywood
that I was wearing
Waters.
for the night of Wrestlemania because who but me? Who but me? Not to toot my own horn,
You
but
gonna take that
For real
compliment,
though.
Brian. Like
Toot that
you
horn.
weren't-
For real.
Toot that horn.
like you weren't
Crispa.
on, like you weren't on that stage at Wrestlemania. We got
I was
the pictures
working.
and the
We were
videos.
shaking our ass.
You were
Oh my
still
god.
on the damn
When
stage.
I saw
Watch
that
me.
video of the
Watch
Usos coming
me.
out to the fucking stage, and I was like, where the
Yo.
fuck you taking this video from them? I was like, you know what? Fuck yes, Brian.
Yo, that joint got
yes.
over 100,000 views when they arrived.
Mhm.
I was like, that's probably the highest video I've ever like recorded. I was looking up. I was actually talking to
So
Kaz about it
cool.
earlier.
You're so cool.
Hollywood.
But wait, shout out to everybody else knowing that Brian is Hollywood because Greg
Hollywood
was just like, oh, you're having a meet and greet. You didn't even invite me. I'm like, he's Hollywood. Greg was like, he's so fucking
The
Hollywood. It's
celebrities don't invite people to the meet and greet. Their people invite people to the
like
meet and
I was Brian's people for that weekend, and I had to
Uh-huh.
send Greg the invitation. Like, ooh,
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know,
like
he
peasants.
don't got good people. He don't got
Peasants.
good help. So.
like, do we know who I am? No shade.
Wow,
Yeah.
see no with the
I'm the socialite. I could be the socialite because you still know who I am.
right. And I am not on a level. I am the friend on the
You
side.
got to hold the damn SmackDown Women's Championship while
Yeah,
you
the
were taking
real
a picture
one.
with
No,
Charlotte.
let me
Flair.
tell
The real
you.
one.
No,
Let me
we
tell
don't-
you, when we went to the press junket, right?
Uh-huh.
The way that it was set up, they had like every 2 or 3 different outlets to like one backdrop.
Mhm.
So P was just like, oh, okay, I'll sit. I said, come on, we both go. She goes, no, it's okay, you do it. I'll sit and I'll, hold the camera and make sure you're recording film. I said, no, hey, excuse me, sir. I forgot what's his name right now. I was like, hey, can I use your cousin real quick?
Najee,
And he filmed it.
Shout out to Najee and his cousin Trent.
Yes.
'Cause they were
Big
the
Gold
true
Belt
MVP.
podcast.
Shout out to
Absolutely,
BGB.
because what we not gonna do, it's called Those Wrestling Girls, not that
Yeah.
wrestling girl. So P, I had to break. Let's go.
Oh.
We're gonna sit here and do this together because this is what we came on here
Yep.
for. Together. Okay, and P asked some dope ass questions.
Exactly.
Sure did.
Dope ass questions. She
Y'all gotta
asked
get that on
me
that
daddy,
Patreon
asked me
right
every
now.
interview. Her dopest question was to Shawn Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
And that also happened randomly. Shout out to Greg because he was like, "Yo, come in this room, come in this room." It was a very
He was
private,
like,
spontaneous press conference, but it goes about NXT. Crazy.
See, next year I got
You know what?
y'all. I'll be
Let's
like,
drink to that.
y'all
Let's drink to that.
interview. I got the video. I'm doing the audio. Y'all interview. I got y'all.
I'm
Shout out
holding
to
the bags.
Wilkins.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
shout
I'm
out
gonna
to
keep you
Wilkins
all
'cause he got
fed.
fired as our producer.
Wilkins too, but nah, he was very helpful. He was very helpful.
He was definitely helpful. He definitely was helpful.
Mm-hmm.
But some audio did not get recorded, but I feel like it was also fate because the ones that we wanted to get recorded got recorded off the audio recorder.
Oh, I thought it was Wednesday.
I'm so
That's
sorry.
That's
I'm
just
so
a banger
sorry.
intro.
It's
but
my laptop.
Yeah,
I
what we
promise
doing?
you, it's my laptop.
Honestly, to that.
Uncle Howdy's taking over a laptop. That's what that is.
Hey,
Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
that.
Can we
Don't
also
do that,
just
Justin.
Don't do that because we definitely took a picture in the Firefly Funhouse. Don't do that.
Oh,
I don't need to bring none of that back with me.
Scary. That was low key scary.
That shit was
because
scary.
none of the puppets had eyes.
They had no
They were
eyes.
just eye sockets.
Yeah.
Hollow eye sockets. Yeah.
I saw the pic.
Okay.
I was like, that looks dope, and I kind of don't want a picture with that.
Nah, that was-
Low key scary. Like I didn't want to
would've
look
done
at
that.
it for too long.
P was like,
I
no, we
would've-
gotta go. I was like, yo, if this bitch over here, that doll, I'm like, if this bitch move, I'm jabbing her. Like, I don't even care.
Yo, but they had that
fighting
floor
doll.
model TV though.
Huh?
They had that floor model
Throwback.
TV in there. I was like,
I remember
said,
that. I remember
yo, that's why I watched WrestleMania 6 on. Definitely 6 and 7 on.
Yes.
On top of the TV. Absolutely. Definitely used to watch a lot of WrestleManias on the floor model TV.
Yo, real talk, when they would hit the canvas, that bass sound had like a distinctive sound.
It really
like,
did. It
you,
really
you
did.
know what I'm talking about?
It really did.
It had a distinctive sound.
It was just, it felt so hollow, but you felt it so big. Like it was like a hollow bass drum. Like you felt the bass, you heard the hollowness. You like boom, boom.
Look, if you're born after 92, I feel bad for you because you ain't going.
Because you ain't know.
I missed out.
Yeah.
Listen,
I missed out. I don't know.
My grandmother definitely had that damn, and we would literally sit on the couch, and I'm gonna take it real bad. We're gonna sit on the plastic couch with the carpets match the couch. Every accessory in the living room match.
Stick to your legs during the summer.
Stick to your legs. All that. Like my aunt had plastic. Had plastic
on the couch. You're like,
yeah.
And it was so like, why?
When she used to hate, she go, "You're not hot sleeping on that? No, let me lay on the couch. Leave me alone." But yeah, we used to be in that living room. The cable box, we had cable vision. I don't know what y'all had out there in Baltimore. We had cable vision.
We had United Artists.
We had the square box. We had the square box TV that was on the floor with the
TV
knob.
guide fast as shit. So if you missed the channel, it's like, fuck, I gotta wait till it scrolls back again.
Yep.
The TV guide, channel 14.
I just remember
for cable
our pay-per-view channel was 30.
Ours was 14.
Okay. Ours was 30.
14.
Raw was 6. WCW was 17.
USA.
Wow. I don't remember the channel. Well, no, yes, I do, because USA was always 38. Nickelodeon was 33.
33. But remember the first time Nickelodeon was like 24, 22.
See,
like
ours was 47.
They changed
it's so
it.
weird because I was in a
channels.
completely different country and Nickelodeon was 23.
Yeah, it was for us too. At one point, and then they changed it.
Like it was that, yo.
And then the pay-per-view channel, I forgot. I was like, wait, whose house are we gonna go watch this at? Okay, call it in. Physically call it in so we can order this pay-per-view.
Yep.
And then once the VCR
was always
was
busy
hooked up
on
to the TV in the cable box, and you was able to put the VCR, the tape, the blank cassette tape in the VCR to record. That's how my brother will order the pay-per-view, and then he would record it so that they'd be like, when it's the encore on that Tuesday on pay-per-view, we already had it to watch.
My grandmother told me, I'm not paying for this for you to watch it one time.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
I never thought to record the WrestleManias, but I just want to shout out what Professor Charles said, because that's the cable box I remember my childhood was the red numbers.
Yep.
That's my
the only
childhood.
But the red numbers, the digital numbers
on top of the cable box. That shit.
In the remote control. It was never remote control. It was remote control.
Remote control.
Okay?
Oh, remote control. You got the remote? You got the remote?
You got the remote control?
It's one syllable. Syllable.
And then don't let it break, because you got to put that big black or silver masking tape around it.
All right. So
my God. It's like, oh fuck, now I gotta like point it.
I wasn't until I was a teenager that I realized that people actually paid for the box.
Right.
Like the channel, like the music
box.
channel. No, the music channel, the music box.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah, I didn't realize people.
Box?
Yeah, you remember that channel with all the music videos? I didn't know people had to actually call in and order those videos.
Oh no, we didn't.
We didn't either, but we was just watching them.
So for us, like if our cable was off, you know how like, okay, we are really showing our age right now. So like if the cable was off, the main channel to get the cable on was channel 3.
Yeah.
That was always a set on the TV. Channel 3, the cable that was like HDMI before it was HDMI.
Mm-hmm.
So once the cable was off, whatever reason the cable was off, you flipped through the other channels. You had like the basic TV. You still had channel 13, you still had channel 9, you still had channel 11. And I think like up to like channel 30, between 20s and 30s, and in between that, you get video music box. And that's how you watch all the new videos until your cable came back on.
Oh, no.
I remember that. One of the funniest cable stories. So my grandmother refused to get cable. Like she refused. She was like, I could watch my soap opera. Like she could watch the news. Like she felt like she did not need cable.
On the basics, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9,
Right.
11.
Like, I don't need that. That sound extra. I'm good.
Yep.
So I moved in with her in like 2011, and I needed Wi-Fi. So that was the only reason why we got cable, because it was like you have to get the package. For the first like month that we had cable, my grandmother was literally up till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because she was just like,
there she goes. There she now she understands.
Now there's like hundreds of channels.
Yeah.
And more than when we grew up.
Mm-hmm.
So she's literally like, there's always something to watch. I was
It's like, Abuela, welcome to the 21st century.
Right.
I would wake up for work and be like, wait, you were watching TV all night? Because for her, it was just like,
oh.
But she refused. She was like, I promise you I don't need cable. We always say like, yo, there's a lot of things you would like. I don't need cable. And then when she got it,
my grandmother, she would lay in the bed, right? And she would, I don't even know how she would look at the time, because at this point my grandmother was into her 80s, like 70s going to 80s. But you know, back then your 70s, like you're old, like you're not as young as you used to be, 70s, 80s. So she would, I don't know how she would time when her shows would come on, but she would always call one of us in the room and be like, it's time for 227 to come on. Turn to 227. Like my grandmother was like sugar mama. Like when Penny turned off the TV, she was like, turn that back on. I was watching that. She timed it. So we would be watching 227, the Jeffersons, and all that on BET before 106 and Park took up that time slot. Child, I'd be like, no place like home. I love 227 now because my grandma. No place like home.
Y'all watched WCW when y'all was kids.
No. I mean, I didn't, so I'm just curious.
I didn't either.
What?
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find food, but I'm here.
I didn't know WCW existed until like around Attitude Era, because I was strictly WWF.
What? Oh,
so when people left WWF, I was just like, oh,
I
just
didn't
gone?
know what WCW was until like my late, like way after that era, because I like didn't even care. You know, like it didn't matter to me. Like I don't know, like it just, another promotion never entered my mind.
Plus, Brian, you gotta remember, I'm a Bret Hart fan. Bret was in WWF at that time, so like when people leave, like Bret's still there. Like, bet I got my guy.
Well, see, because like with me, it was like my uncle had it on, so it was like whatever wrestling that was on the TV I was watching. So then like I was like, okay, well, where's this person? Oh, they on this channel. So that's the reason why I watch WCW, especially like Saturday nights and Saturday mornings. Yeah, watching Raw. That's the thing, like that struggle.
I never watched WCW, but like I said previously, my friend, he when I say wrestling fan, like he watched WCW. Like we would be outside, and you know, black kids outside in the 90s in the summer, who going in the house? Like who wants to be in the house? But when Raw came on at 9 o'clock, when it was used to be 9 o'clock, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna come inside once it's over.
We not outside no more.
We not outside no more. If I don't come outside today, I'll see you tomorrow. But he used to watch like when I say he had the action figures, he had Goldberg, he had Chris Benoit and RVD were his two go-tos in WCW. So I knew what WCW was because of him. Gotcha. But did I go upstairs to watch it? I'm like, oh, this is I'm not. I'm going upstairs to watch Monday Night Raw. You can watch WCW. I don't think I've ever even turned by accident. You know, you had the last between the two channels with the last button. My last button was probably like BET or something. I would never ever turn to like
it was nothing like that channel changing. Because you ain't know what to watch. Especially it was like, oh, I don't want to see this match. I'm turning on WCW.
Yep.
I feel like the channel changing was the best saving grace.
Or if they both had matches you wanted to see, and you're like, fuck, I gotta pick one.
The channel changing button was the best saving grace, because when you was watching something you wasn't supposed to watch, and then you go back and watch something, and then you go like you just
the last button was my best friend.
Up right back out.
And like, what you watching?
Friend.
You supposed to just not watching this and that.
The thing you also like if depending on like what you watching, whatever. So you have to put another channel so that it lasts. It's not really your last.
It's not really your last, exactly.
Because like as a kid, I couldn't technically watch music videos and shit, like all the shit that me and my sister loved, we couldn't watch at some point. So we were like pros at like
flippity flip flop.
Yep. And then, so my mom worked for Cablevision for like a long time in my childhood. So I always had cable growing up. Like I don't ever remember a time where I didn't. So I had like the Playboy channel, Cinemax, Star. I had everything.
Listen,
so once I discovered
Cinemax,
all
if you
that
know,
shit,
you know.
I was like, oh, okay. Last button.
But see, and now the thing is, kids can't get away with it because the last channel is literally a history of like the last few channels, so you can't even have a backup last channel.
Yep.
Wait, I don't even wait. What?
You went to the browser history before browser history.
Yeah, the last channel now, or if you have cable, your last channel now is a browser history. Like it has everything you watch last. Like for us, it was just like
I remember that, so maybe I wasn't as low as I thought I was.
Nowadays.
New channel was like, it was scrambled. I thought it was scrambled, and all of a sudden, boom, titty. Like, whoa,
look,
what was that?
Don't worry, Pete. Your secret is safe with us.
Yeah, I was really like, no, because my mom is the type like, oh, you thought you was looking.
Yo, that is an eclectic network.
Yo, that's a fact.
But for real though,
he said ninja
for
style.
real though.
I mean,
no, but it's crazy because one day, one day I almost got caught.
Oh, I got caught a couple
and
times.
My aunt the next day was like, "What was you watching on TV?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "I saw it, but I said I was asleep." But that time, what are you talking about? I was asleep. She goes, I said, I fell asleep watching what, and I remember the movie that was on before it came, like that came on. I was like, I was sleeping. I wasn't watching it. She was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever.
See, I never got caught with the cable box. I got caught with like leaving the the tape in the VCR.
Oh,
like, I know you ain't tripping.
That's rookie. That's rookie mistake.
That's rookie mistake right
there. It was
that's rookie move.
It was one of those where like they came home out of nowhere and I scrambled and my brother was a fucking baby, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta get him too. It was like too many things at once. It was like no, it wasn't even
Skinamax. That's what we called it. Skinamax. Sure did.
Shout out.
My mom found out. My mom found out, and the way that we had it, like it was basically it was cable. We didn't have a box, but like the cable would like screw up to the TV, right? And she was like, "Well, you have lost your privileges for a TV in your room," so she just unscrew it, and I was like, "That's fine." Let me screw it back in. Like, what are we doing? The TV's still in my room.
That part. Not Justin. What's your name? Brian.
What?
Y'all know who Ernest Hall is? A boxer.
Yeah, from Baltimore. Dude got killed.
Yeah, a 15-year-old was arrested in his murder.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's real in these streets, unfortunately.
First of all, the fact that Brian was at Mania flexing. I'm from East Baltimore. I'm done.
That's not flexing. It's called being proud of where you're from. It's the difference.
That's cool and all. You can be proud of where you're from, but don't go the hand gestures because it doesn't work with your persona.
What are you talking about? I'm from the East Side.
That's cute.
She's saying you've been in Hollywood for too long.
This is why
you can't take you serious. Like you can't take you serious.
This is why I be like, when I want to meet up with Brian, I want Brian to come this way.
All right, give me one second.
It's like, nah, y'all be wilding over there in Baltimore. You gotta come this way.
No, you gotta know where to go and where not to go. That's all.
That's like 90% of Baltimore.
I know to go to Medina's house and I know to drive to DC in the local area.
So basically, stay in the
Crystal,
inner harbor.
You was
that's
downtown.
It. That's fine.
You good?
Stay in the inner harbor. That's it.
First of all, I'm good wherever I'm at. Okay.
Exactly.
That part. I'm good wherever I'm at. That's one.
Brooklyn.
Period. I don't play that shit. Not nigga nutted and went blank.
Wait, I'm so
slow,
baby. Come on, go ahead and log out for us. Go ahead. We love the support.
Slow.
Go ahead and log out for us, Sloan, because we're not going to do that on here.
Nutted and went blank to what?
I don't even know.
I need a follow-up answer because that's just way out of context.
I think he's talking about you.
Hold on, let me text him real quick. Like, what's happening?
Talking about you got caught. I think that's what he followed up on.
Wait, I keep trying to take the comment down and it keeps going back.
No.
I'm gonna live on the broadcast forever.
It's just stuck. It's just stuck there. That's the name of this episode. Still, the nigga nutted and went blank. That's the name of this episode. Thank you for coming to our thirsty TED Talk.
Isn't this going work? I mean,
shout out to Vanessa Del Rio. That's how I learned the birds and the bees.
Del Rio.
I still don't know that story. I don't even know how the two correlate.
Yeah, she's a legendary Puerto Rican adult film actress.
I am so glad that I'm not alone.
I just remember that conversation was hella awkward because it's like, why are you watching this tape? I was like, why do you have this tape? And it became like standoff. Like, oh shit, he kind of got us there.
Wait, Vanessa Del Rio is a singer or something?
No, he just says actress.
She's an adult film actress. She's a very famous adult film actress.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, got you.
She's basically Puerto Rican version of Heather Hunter. If you know Heather Hunter.
I don't know who that is.
Heather Hunter was a porn star? No.
Yo, talk about it, Andre.
Big fun in Baltimore.
Not big fun. I love this. Can we toast this?
They made it seem like Baltimore was so dangerous. Like, y'all supposed to be going to Delaware, but you went down
Baltimore for donuts, and then you went to go have big fun in Baltimore. Yo, when I tell you, I love that episode. Okay, I love that episode.
I remember watching it when I was younger, and we like. I remember me and my sister just looked at each other like,
no, Heather Hunter's black, I think. I believe.
So Sloan cleared it up for me. He said that's how you get caught watching your porn. You nut and then go blank.
We're still here.
I had limited time. I didn't know they were going to come back quiet.
It was
yeah.
They called me slipping. They called me
some
slipping.
people
That's
take
all I
L's.
say. That was my first
Vanessa
L.
did say try and clear. She really did. Yo, I literally just watched a clip on TikTok where her with Vanessa and her two friends was performing, like doing a locomotion. And at the time, like looking back at it, I'm like, their clothes were okay. But in that era, and Cliff goes, "Am my eyes deceiving me? Or are some parts more inflated than what they were before?" And Claire walked over and snatched the tissue out of Vanessa's shirt. And she was like, "You're not going to have me. You're not going to have these parents coming up to me thinking that I'm encouraging it." Yo, Vanessa really, it's that middle child syndrome. It's the middle. She had middle child syndrome.
I don't remember the episodes that well.
What, are you a middle child, Brian?
The lipsticks. You a middle child, Brian?
Professor.
Not Alexa play DMX.
Technically, I split the middle child position.
I'll take the L.
She had middle child syndrome. Like me and my sister, I tell my sister all the time, "Sis, your middle child syndrome is kicking in. Stop it. Stop. Stop." But it's a real thing. Like the oldest kids are known as the favorites. Like they can get away with anything they want. Whatever they ask for, they get. My brother's.
I don't agree with that though.
All right, but in my family, that's how it happened. I'm gonna explain. My brother is the oldest, and plus he's the only boy out of like mad females. So he got everything he wanted. He was the favorite. He was whatever. My sister is the middle child. My sister for a while was the youngest until I came along. So once I came along, it was like I was the spoiled one. I was the favorite of I was my grandma's favorite. Like nobody can say it, tell me different. Like even my aunt was just like, "Yeah, that's only because you was little." So what? I was the favorite. Like nobody can sit here and tell me different. So yes, I was spoiled. To this day, if I need to ask my brother, who's like the new father figure in my life, like, "Hey, I need this and third," he's going to give it to me with no questions asked, like nothing, hands down. My sister, on the other hand, my cousin had asked me, "Hey, how was I doing?" My sister was like, "You only asking for her. Why you didn't ask for me? If anybody care, I'm this." I'm like, "Girl, your middle child syndrome is acting up. Stop.
God,
this is about me."
He literally said, "Y'all."
Like, stop. This is about me right now. This ain't about you.
Oh,
let me have my moment. Like, y'all speak every day. I'm not.
My siblings feel
this is
like
my time. You'll get your time whenever.
Right, and it's technically 4 of us because I have me and my sister have an older brother on our mom's side that we really don't talk to or associate with like that. But I'm the youngest from both, so it's just like Girl, give me my moment. Like,
Calm
calm your middle
She's
child
so
syndrome
cursed
down.
with
I
you,
love you and all,
Jeremy.
but stop.
I forgot about that.
I was raised an only child.
About what?
I don't know. I'm the favorite. Like when my mom told my grandfather during a family function that she was pregnant with me, he was like, "I'm finally getting a grandchild," and everybody was like, "Sir, you have like 12 grandkids," and he's like, "Yeah, but this is my daughter's kid.
But this
I
is
don't
the
know
one
who
that
your wives
counts."
are sleeping with." And I was like, "Oh!" When my mom told me that shit, I was like,
Come on,
"Oh,
abuelo. Come on, abuelito. Cause
abuelo." Wild. He was wild.
He was slinging that thing all over.
Whoa.
He was like, "This is my
Remember
actual."
when
I don't know
Roman
you.
Reigns was swinging the belts at Mania?
Yo,
Lord.
when I tell you,
Jesus.
I
Chris
need
is
a
having
minute,
impure
y'all.
thoughts.
Like,
Chris is having
That's
impure
how my
thoughts.
tribal chief be. Yeah.
Whoa. Yo,
you need to get yourself out of here.
Maybe he
Oh
do
my-
need to lose them belts.
I know, right?
Oh,
I'm joking.
No.
He's sitting
I'm
over there
gonna
like,
need you to
take me to the room and hit me with a hoo
I'm
ha.
gonna need you to chill out.
Patricia, you keep talking like that. I'm never getting you that fan.
Facts.
Well,
I can't even acknowledge my tribal chief without the smoke.
But he's not your tribal chief. Stop.
Love you so much, P.
He's
I
not your
love
tribal
you so
chief.
much.
He is. He's everybody's tribal
No.
chief.
You jumped in the bandwagon after his leukemia. Stop.
When he was the tribal chief, he wasn't the
wasn't
tribal
the
chief
tribal
when he
chief
was
yet.
20.
Me
He
and
wasn't
Becky
the tribal
was
chief
in the
when he was
gym
20.
shooting with Roman. We was passing him the
One.
ball, inflating the motherfucker,
one.
giving him water.
Okay,
So stop it.
one.
All I'm
Roman,
saying
Roman
is,
didn't
Giving him
like
the
that,
ice
Roman.
chip.
I
Feel better, King.
I acknowledge the tribal chief. So when he stopped being corny, I got on a bandwagon. I'm not gonna front. That's
No,
exactly
but
First
how
step
can
is
you not?
acceptance.
How can you not like the?
You came
gonna
in
say
with the new
suffering
teeth. I
succotash.
have no respect.
Wait, I stuck with him through suffering succotash. Like I don't even know what that was, and I stuck with him through it.
I couldn't. I'm sorry.
I was like, baby,
You came
don't.
in-
I was like, hey,
You came in with the new teeth.
I came in. No, I came in
we
with
was-
that.
Hey,
we
yo.
was great.
When
We
I
was
that's
Attack of the
great
veneers.
We was great contacts, natural odd Roman. Okay,
nigga said gray contacts.
he had
That's
great
your
contacts.
man's wearing gray contacts.
He had great contacts.
He
His
really
eyes
did.
are not
He
great,
really
clearly.
did. He
He
really
had
did
great
do
contacts.
that.
I mean,
That
He
definitely
really did do
happened.
that.
That's wild.
It was
That
on the
somebody
network.
really did
wearing
do
That
that.
happened.
contacts.
So wait, when I tell you, I was on the phone with my best friends, Medina and Keisha, and I was telling them who I interviewed, and it was like, when Medina goes, "You didn't interview Roman Reigns?" I said, "Roman Reigns is in the room. I peeped him first. I told P, I said, Roman Reigns is right there. I said, but baby, if I would have interviewed him by himself, the way I would have jumped on his neck, and I was like, I can't have this conversation right now because I got my brother in the car. My brother go, nah, it's okay. Keep talking. No, I'm not going.
This is gonna get
this man.
No.
Child,
Let me not
I am
stop
not
you
a home
first.
wrecker. I am not a home wrecker.
Listen,
And
at
you
the end of the
saying
day,
you'll
we
give
do
Galena
not
the
know what
hands?
they're into, and I
What
am
happened,
willing to
Justin?
listen.
But you'll say you'll give Galena the hands?
We could share. Ain't even be no hands. We could share because sis is bad too. We all
Wow.
can get it.
She is.
Krista
she
said,
is.
this is a
That's
polygamous
that's a
island of
hidden
relevancy.
Listen. Oh,
But what
listen.
if the Rock show up?
Everybody gets it.
You say you gotta make a choice.
Listen,
This is a buffet, Brian.
I'm not gonna sit here and say what I really want to say on live, but y'all gonna see it in the
You
group.
can,
You
I'll
can
probably
write
just
it
say
in
a
the
joke
group
that gets me
chat.
kicked out.
You can write it in the
We're
group
gonna put
chat.
it right in the group chat because there's certain things that need discernment. And
I
that
remember a
is
certain
discernment.
episode.
Sorry,
Of,
no.
yeah.
And deniability.
Right.
That's
No, I'm
true.
not gonna deny. I'm just not gonna make it public in the
Hey,
group chat. And
what
Sloan,
goes
get
in the
out the
group chat
comments.
stays
Thank
in the
you.
group chat.
Period. If you're
Oh
not in the
yeah,
group chat, you're not gonna know.
that's the rule. That's the unwritten rule.
Correct.
What goes in the group chat stays in the group chat.
Period.
That's
I
it.
need to get some wood glue because Florida is broken.
Oh no.
You've been saying this.
Right. I need to get some wood glue. Florida is
Cristina, like,
broken.
get the wood glue. Like,
Period.
What's up?
Yo, every time Chris sees Florida, he be like, "What is this?" I said, "Christina got it for me." He goes, "It's cute, but what is it?" I'm like, "It's a fan."
It's a
Like,
fan.
Don't touch her. Treat her with care because she's injured.
oh,
Pobrecita. I'm just gonna say that during Philly, there's not gonna be any audio issues because I'm gonna be there.
Ooh.
No video issues there because your boy.
No
will
video
be there.
issues. I'm just saying. Crew assemble.
The team is
okay?
ready.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, call me a Sailor Scout because we ready as a team.
Be ready as a team. I cannot wait for Philly. It's gonna be so lit.
I want somebody now. I want somebody to draw all 6 of us as Sailor Scouts.
Oh,
I like that. Don't play with us, Dre. We'll start that show too. We'll start that show.
I'm gonna say, Pete, look at my audience just started.
We want those wrestling girls to go there. We will go there.
Andre, I'm writing that down. I like that. Thirsty Thursday after dark.
I love that.
On the notes.
Listen, where's my wrestling mask? I will put on my wrestling mask and I will be mascarita.
She
and
saw
with
her
that, I can say all the things. Okay.
So masks like low key scare me. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I just like it's a mask. So
I feel you.
We'll see. Is it like a lucha? It's
a lucha mask. It's a lucha.
Oh,
mask.
Okay, that's fine.
It's a lucha mask. You're fine. You're fine.
Like
no, but I hear you. I feel you. I fucking hate
or any like I don't like that shit.
I struggle with dolls. I struggle with dolls. We do have a rule in this house. I do. Yes, we do have a rule in this house. Count the dolls. Just count them. Like you don't know. If you walk into a room and the room is filled with dolls, count that shit. Because like if by the time you're leaving, the count does not add up. Like I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you.
That's such a Hispanic thing. Because I remember growing up, I had trolls. I had little troll dolls. I remember I had.
Ooh, I remember them things.
So many troll dolls. I had the troll dolls that had the diamond belly ring, the multicolored hair, the red. I mean, I had so many troll dolls, and you would count them to make sure that they're all still there.
They better fucking be there.
I don't know where they are now.
This is real fucking life. I wasn't like, I don't know. Maybe it was either 6th or 7th grade. Do not come for my neck because I know my truth. I had a Furby. Okay, I had a fucking Furby. I did not like sleeping with that shit in my room. Every night I would put that Furby in the other room because again, I'm an only child. I had 2 bedrooms in my house. All right,
nice.
Do not So nice. I would put my Furby in the room where I would get dressed, not in the room where I would sleep. Because this motherfucker, that one night when I didn't notice that my amazing Olga, I love you, Olga, my nanny, put that bitch back in my room. I went to sleep and it was 3 a.m. And this bitch, I was asleep. And this bitch goes, "Oh, que miedo." I'm like, "No, bitch, you did not just say que miedo to me. You did not just say that's scary to me." I grabbed that shit. I took off the batteries and I put him in another room. I was, I was not moving.
Your eyes don't close, right?
Their eyes don't close.
Yes, but they had like a sensor, like a motion sensor on the forehead.
Terrifying. Oh my god!
So I had whether this bitch woke up by herself or she got activated by something. I don't want to know.
I had this doll, Pete. I don't know if you remember. It was I don't know if you remember the store 100% Girls. Okay, so maybe it was just in Brooklyn. So it was a store in Kings Plaza called 100% Girls, and they had the dolls 100% Girls. And I had Tia. My aunt, one thing I could say about my aunt, she always made sure we had black dolls. I had Kenya dolls.
My sister had the Kenya dolls.
I had black Barbie sheets and bedroom set, and my mom like searched for that shit. She was like, "You will not have no white Barbie.
You wouldn't have no white doll." So I had a Tia doll, and the Tia doll, it was like. It was the Bratz doll before it was considered a Bratz doll.
Okay.
And the eyes would move, the head would move, everything to it. So I never had issue with dolls. So I remember one day I put it in the closet. I turned it off. I knew I turned it off. Took the switch off, or put it in the closet because she would have to think it would be like, she'd be like, chicka chicka pow pow, chicka chicka pow. Like she'll say that. One day, me and my sister are sleeping in the room, and we put the doll in the closet, and I know I turned her off. Why the bitch started saying chicka chicka pow pow chicka
Nah,
chicka
ma'am.
pow.
Nah, ma'am.
My sister was
Ma'am.
like,
Count the dolls.
wake up. Why is this doll talking? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I heard it and I heard it moving. Mind you.
Oh no.
The switch was off.
Yo,
I had to unscrew and take the batteries out.
No.
That was the spirits
No,
moving.
thank
Unsubscribe.
you.
Unfollow.
Yes,
No.
I am good
No.
on that.
The switch was off and I had to take the batteries out. Goodbye to my Tia doll, 100% go.
That's a que miedo moment. I don't need that. No, baby. We count them.
You gotta go.
You count them dolls.
Me? No, not me. Especially because I'm a bitch who's scared of the dark. Absolutely not.
No, you can't mix the two. It's like, okay, I need to sleep in peace at least. Like, I can have a doll in here too. Like,
I
fucking can't.
This ain't never move again. Once it was time to do that spring cleaner when you got a little bit older, you went to play with dolls. Right in the garbage she went.
Yep.
my mom had she had a like kid size doll that she got that she was gifted before I was even conceived.
I had a life-size Barbie that you just threw it back.
This wasn't a Barbie, but I know exactly which ones you're talking about. I thought I wanted one of them. I definitely not. So my mom had Veronica, right? And she kept saying, Veronica's your older sister because she was my baby before you came along. And I was like, no, she's not my sister. She's fucking not. I promise you that. And then my mom, without me prompting her, gets me Jennifer, also my own like life-size doll. And I'm like, now there's two in my house. Now there's two. I don't want her here. So they both lived in the other bedroom, not where I slept, and also in a closet. And whenever they were not in that closet, I was like, I don't know which one of you is playing with me because I did not do this. I fucking hate dolls. That's it. That's mine.
I would hate dolls.
So what would each of your guys' last call be for our Post-Mania, which has become annual, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
And our Cristina Appreciation Night. What is y'all last call? And y'all gotta let us know in the comments too.
My last call would be how much I love Cristina. She's the Chris to my Chris when my Chris isn't here.
That's so cute.
Right? I love you, girl. You know, me and you have a connection since day one. We have a bond since day one. Babe. I want you to continue to always being you. I want you to learn how to take up your space fully. I want you to be the person that God has sent for you to be.
Don't make me cry.
Please, but it's needed and it's necessary. You need to hear these words. I want you to know that you are walking in purpose, not just for us because we love you in our lives, but for you, for Greg, for them two dogs, for Mommy Lily back in Panama, for Jaree, for PJ, for everybody. But you're also walking and working and standing on purpose for you. That's my last call for you. And my last call for this weekend overall is that Wrestlemania ain't seen nothing yet when it comes down to those wrestling girls.
Ooh.
Philly, y'all better take note because we coming over and we taking over, and that's that on that.
Hey, snaps. You know what? No, we're drinking.
I'm gonna drink water because I ain't got no.
We got water. All we got is water left. It's okay.
So my last call, just since to piggyback off of Krista B's last call, is next year is gonna be even more of a movie. Like Philly doesn't even know what it's ready for. But I also want to toast Cristina because you are one of the brightest lights in my life. I feel so very fortunate to have you a part of my close friend circle because I realize I can't trust everybody. But you are somebody I know that you we're just so lucky to have you. And I was very excited to celebrate you today. And don't worry, we still celebrating your birthday. Just a FYI for everyone, her birthday is not until 420. So keep that birthday energy for the next 2-3 weeks. But we did want to celebrate you tonight for our monthly Thirsty Thursday. And I love you so much.
I love you so much. Don't make me cry. I'm already tearing up. You both already made me
We kind
cry.
of wanted you to cry from happiness.
Well, you got it. You did it.
She's like, we want them tears.
Give us what we want.
Right there.
So funny.
Right there.
Those wrestling girls are up, and we want the tears.
We want the tears.
Well, you got them. You got them. Oh no, wait.
What's
Brian,
your last call, Brian or Justin?
I'll go first because Justin always go first. But yeah, my last call first, obviously, it's got to go to Cristina. I mean, we just started working together these past few months, but when I tell you that, to piggyback off what P and Krista said, you've been a bright light. For me personally, just being a member of the team, and there's times when things can be dark, and then you send a bright light through the group chat, and just like your energy, and I look forward to like seeing your opinion and what you have to say on those on the sound offs, and it's just been such a true blessing. And you realize, like, with this whole team, sometimes you just hit a home run with everybody, right? And I love the energy that everybody brings, but I really love, like, when we was all together, you was like, yo, let's get this shit done. And that's the type of people I love working with.
Yes.
And so that's where my last call. And then y'all keep talking about Philly, and we already know what's gonna happen there. But look, I'm talking about the journey leading there, from BWF to Jobber Slam to Jay Bougie getting the Pan African title this year. Oh,
yes.
Oh!
I wasn't not gonna give Brian.
Look at that.
I wonder who he's interviewing on the stage.
Did y'all peep that Drew McIntyre got the ones on? Are those the ones? Are those the ones?
I spy some ones. I do.
But I had to give Brian his flowers too, because
he deserves them.
You deserve
I'm just doing the audio from Mania, so he's actually interviewing Drew McIntyre and other talent.
Like, let's fucking
Can I shoot?
go.
Can I shoot?
Let's fucking go.
Go.
I'm not gonna drink anymore because I really have to pee. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna make this quick. I promise
I'm
you,
gonna
I'm
make
this
anyway.
quick, right? And I know this gonna live, but I'm gonna apologize to those wrestler girls. Please cut this segment out.
No, it's live. What are you talking about?
But just cut it out if you don't want it in there after I say what it say. It's been a year. And people tend to blame you for shit that happened that's not your fault, and act like things, you did stuff. But what I have to say is, like, the support that I've gotten from everybody here has been amazing, and I fucking love y'all. Like, I was not expecting that photo to pop up on the screen, but P and Krista right there, like the day before, just being right there while I'm working, just coming to show support, coming to the Ringer Wrestling meet and greet, that means a lot. Y'all getting ready for Wrestlemania. I'm like, no, Brian is a part of this. We right there, front row and center. And this was that way last year, just with Justin. And this was like so. Justin don't realize, but he's like one of the people that kicked off the new way to my life, my new life, because of this brother right here. And that's why I love him. Like, He always calls himself like intern Jay.
We gonna
But-
upgrade
I
the title.
left him a mushy message when I was in California, and he thought I was drunk.
Oh, no.
I was like, Justin, I wish you was here.
Because I was like, this is so sweet, and also you're in fucking LA. Why are you?
Mhm.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I told Pete, I was like, we know when you're drunk, sis.
But I wasn't. I truly wasn't.
I know that you weren't at that time when.
Over.
No, I know that you weren't at that time when you sent Justin that message. But when we were in Baltimore, we went to DC, and P just kept texting us like, "I love you, I love you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, she's drunk." Okay,
She's drunk.
You know it.
She's
You know it.
But yeah, I'm so excited for the way we all going to elevate and continue. You know, and I appreciate y'all and love y'all. And yeah, let's keep hitting this ground pavement. We just getting started. The momentum is just getting started, and it's a lot of stuff.
We're not even scratching the surface. We just tapping it to see if it's gonna break a little bit more.
Exactly. You know, y'all thought we had the pedal to the metal before. The pedal to the metal really starts now after Wrestlemania. And I'm gonna give a shout out, and this is all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go no further, but I'm gonna give a shout out to my fucking brother Hugh, because I love him. Love him to death.
We love you so much.
We're gonna dedicate the show to him as well, because not that I like care for him, like, or even think that he is a good person, but I'm gonna show him love.
So
This
for context,
backhanded ass compliment you just gave.
For context, Hugh and P are like math, me and math.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just what that is. We'll talk shit and not like each other, but can't nobody talk shit and not like each other to us. Like they can't do
right.
Yes.
So P and Hugh are me and math.
I don't even know
That
how.
is that on that.
I know how you and Mav started. I remember watching that episode. I still trying to figure out how P and you got.
It's just honestly,
it was somewhere at
you
the
know when you
Victor
just
show.
meet somebody and you just like, I do not like you. And it was like honestly one of those moments, and it was mutual, and then we accepted it, and then we just moved on. Like that's it.
It was like a hug, and then it was like, yeah, I don't like you, and then
The hug didn't feel right. Like I have a picture of the group chat where I was like, "You're gonna take this picture of me," and the caption is, "It was forced," because it was like
from Java Plan, right?
It was.
Wait, get this.
That's a Miriam Shelton beef.
I was in the Lackluster Superstore. And the music they played.
Wait, we came to why you thought it was lackluster, because you were expecting Access.
That's okay.
It wasn't that.
Yeah, because Texas, it was both together.
Yeah, it usually is together.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't have, yes. So it was, but also it was lackluster because nothing really stood out to me for me to be like, oh, I love this. This is tough.
We love you, Devin.
Besides the EST, the EST chalk line jacket. That was it.
Look at the Royal Rumble one.
That shit was fucking
I wasn't there.
Yeah, look, it's on one of our Patreons.
Let's just say like there's A, B, C tiers of wrestlers in WWE, like A being like Roman Reigns and the Charlottes, and then B being like Ricochet, Braun Strowman. That Superstore was the C level of they had a fucking section for Karrion Kross.
They didn't have Super Karrion Kross at Mania.
There was a lot of stock.
Yeah, so
like nobody was checking for that shit.
That was that. So yeah, I'm gonna see the
go to thosewrestlinggirls.com.
Say it again.
I said, speaking of Superstore, go to thosewrestlinggirls.com, buy the merch.
Yes.
Oh yes, buy our merch.
Oh, that's what I was saying. In the Superstore, guess who theme music played?
Who's?
Hollywood Rock. I got the video for that. This is me. I'm gonna send this to y'all. But go ahead, Justin, you go, because I gotta use the bathroom and I want to hear it.
Yeah, last call.
Yeah. We need to wrap it up too. Mina.
She hears me. She hears me. She hears her tia.
Exactly. She's like, you gonna acknowledge me.
She hears her tia. Go ahead, Biggie. Go ahead, Justin.
So my last call is to all four of you. We're gonna do this WrestleMania 30 style where Cristina is gonna sit in the throne in the Triple H spot, and y'all gonna be around because all y'all gonna get these damn flowers. I say intern Jay because I feel like I'm still learning and growing in a space that you guys are just so fucking amazing at. Each of you come together like Voltron to where like everyone brings something to the table. And I'm just still learning and growing this. Brian put it perfectly. You know, Dallas was like the genesis of like not only we hanging out and supporting each other, but it's like, yo, this can actually lead to something. Stay tuned. Yeah. And then Summer really started kicking that up where it's like, yo, this really could be something. And y'all really put the battery in my back to where it's like, why the fuck aren't you doing this? Like, seriously, let's have this conversation. And then to see where we're at now, and then Cristina, I feel like I know you the least out of everyone, but then it feels like we just click like.
But at the same time, like
we fucking get each other, and like Philly was like, boom, we were rocking and rolling, and then once we came together, and Siendo, you in here too. Just because you ain't in the Zoom don't mean you excluded.
Mm-hmm.
You just as much as this. I'm learning from you too, because goddamn, you know your shit.
Yo,
and you make me like, yo, Jay, you gotta do your homework because she knows her shit. So I feel like y'all like this entire week is just y'all just so inspired me to make me want to do more and be better and just like not even try to be on y'all's level, just like somewhere I just learn and grow. Because y'all just bring so much to this table. P, Krista, Brian, I was so fucking proud of you watching you guys work in LA, getting those pictures, working at Press Junket, and from last year, watching how exhausted you guys are. So I know how much that is from like sun up to sundown and still grinding, still working.
The time difference is no joke. Like I've literally was typing and sleeping today.
Still recovering. And Christina, I'll be watching them Twitch streams. I know how
hilarious on Twitch.
Amazing on Twitch.
You guys are
great with the games. Well, maybe Fall Guys is 50-50, but we're gonna work on
booked
that.
And busy.
Listen, I suck, but I need
booked and busy.
Yes, like I just want to say thank you guys. Like I know that we do take the time to celebrate ourselves on our birthday months during Thirsty Thursdays because we freaking deserve it. But you guys, I am so in awe by every single one of you, by all four plus the end all, whom I've had the honor to just click with, connect with, and work with. I feel the same for you guys as you have expressed that you feel about me. I am so proud of all of the work that you guys have been putting out there. I am so immensely humbled by the talent that I am surrounded by. I love you, each and every single one of you. Brian, Justin, I know that I met you guys like the most recently, but the same, like you guys are family. You guys are family, and I feel this connection to all of you. I never expected wrestling to be part of my brand and one of the most like predominant parts of my brand.
Yeah, you're killing that shit.
I am so flabbergasted. Yeah. I don't fucking know how I got here, but you know what? Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Put some claps or something.
Huh? You said I was late.
Yes.
He's
like, you are Brian late. Brian's name is Brian Late Hollywood Waters. So it's LHW.
Last year, you was too Hollywood this year.
No, I was right on time for everything except SmackDown.
Oh no, he did not. But yes, y'all, I am so thankful for all of you, and I am humbled by you guys, and I cannot wait to see what else we're gonna be able to accomplish together. Because listen, we went together to Philly, and we will go back together to Philly. Yes.
I was just thinking that we about to be in Philly taking the fuck over. Listen, guys, I love you all, but I'm about to jump off because I really have to use the
Go,
bathroom.
mama. Go.
We're
Love
ending
you.
the
Love you.
stream.
That
Thank
is
you everybody for coming to Thirsty Thursday. The next one is in May. I can't think of the date right now, but it's the second Thursday of the month. We drink, we sip, we talk wrestling. We got mad shit going on. Just follow those wrestling girls. Follow everybody on this channel.
May 11th.
The 11th, yes. So we are gonna end on. We're gonna close out. We love all of you. We're gonna close out with our Cristina video because it's Cristina Appreciation Night, and we will see you next time.
Later, y'all. Oh, also there is no sound off tomorrow. There's no sound off tomorrow. So please go to our Patreon and listen for older episodes, and we'll be back next week. Hopefully, God willing.
I'm gonna be in Panama. I'm not sure.
Okay. So if
the 21st of April.
If we're not in Panama, there will be a definitely be a Krista B checked you episode that'll be in the works. But yes, so we will not be on tomorrow. So just check out our previous episodes. We love you all. Christina, we love you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for our special guest too.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for Kyle showing up. Thank you for the group chat showing up. This is the group chat once again.
Yes.
Thank you for the
Thank you guys. Thank you.
For Bakey.
Love you guys.
We love you. And P, play the video. I'm out of here.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.